And then once it starts, we can go ahead and lead with Cope.
Sorry for the unexpected hour delay.
It happens. So yeah, Cope, if you want to go ahead and start off the session with the flashback as you're all staring at this golem, Emmanuel just zooms in on your face and you just flash back to X amount of years ago or whatever you want to do.
Yep, you see a young Emmanuel, about 12 years old, sitting at a table, a piece of paper in front of him. Next to him is his childhood friend, Pico. They are both at the same table. Across the room is an old man sitting at a desk, presumably his professor, and he's watching the two boys. Pico's scribbling away, writing. He's on his third page. Emmanuel has his pencil in his mouth and he's staring out the window. And the old man looks up and he goes, "Okay, 2 minutes until time." Emmanuel quickly pulls his pencil out, looks down at his paper, sits there for a few seconds, scribbles about 5 words, picks up his paper. He and Pico race up to hand them to the professor. Professor puts the papers down from Pico, takes Emmanuel's, looks at it with just disappointment on his face, looks up at Emmanuel, and then you quickly see Pico catch the old man's eye and give him a wink. And the old man's face changes from disappointment to happy and excited. "Emmanuel, fantastic job. Another paper. You guys can go out for writing lessons." Emmanuel smiles, runs out the door. "I'm going to get there first." And that's scene.
Poor bastard never had a chance.
Nope.
Not even one. And scene?
And scene. That's it.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Plays into some stuff that's happened in the campaign, as well as adding some more details about Emmanuel is not a bookworm type.
Also,
Probably
the fact
why
that he's literally had everyone tell him that he was perfect his entire life, and
Yes.
so
That's what
knowledge
I was
that
going for.
failure would be like a foreign alien to him.
Man, imagine how this campaign would have gone if Emmanuel was the one that died in that one fight and had to be reincarnated instead of a fixer.
Probably
Can
will
you
just
reincarnate a vampire, though? Especially one that's now an angel? I don't know.
So yeah,
I don't know. Ask Manfred.
Last we left off, you began your travels through the gluttony wing of the Rune Forge. You fought some mummies before heading into a central chamber. Heading south, you encountered what looked like a golem in the shape of a woman with just a Sahedron rune as a face. In the process of fighting that, you were assaulted by some undead creature that snuck up from behind you, invisible, and proceeded to strike at you, but then got yeeted and deleted. And we left off there. So everyone should still see the turn order with the turns on there.
Mm-hmm.
What was this?
That was the golem that just had a weird face. And to give you a refresher on the room itself, you see a single sarcophagus of gold that sits atop a white marble plinth, or whatever you say that, but basically the pedestal thing that it's on. Plinth, yeah. At the far end, you see bas relief's lid depicts a handsome man holding a sprig of grapes and a bottle of wine crossed over his chest. The eyes are large star sapphires, and the grapes appear to be individual gemstones. Wide alcoves in the room are carved with dozens of narrow niches, each contain what looks like a different bottle of wine. So looks like definitely like a wine cellar / mausoleum.
Mm-hmm. Not something I've ever heard of before, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a goddess for this. It's basing on the name right now. Hold on. Wasn't it? Yeah, Urgathoa.
She likes death and wine.
Mm-hmm. Goddess of physical excess, disease, and the undead. All about becoming undead and then eating people.
Gluttony, baby.
Well, you want to make them fat before you make them undead and eat them.
With a coitus optional before or after.
Highly encouraged, though.
Mm-hmm.
Or during?
Maybe.
I think this is the one faith that would have had even Nasirima go, I think this is going too far. Let's reel it back in a little bit.
That reminds me of that song, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
You don't have to act in turn order while you're in this room and stuff. If you want to look around or if you want to leave it, it's up to you guys. Once you start progressing to explore more past this room, though, I will have you follow the turn order.
It's gonna move forward so I can look at the room.
Yeah, get a better view.
Okay.
I'll move the bear off of the giant sarcophagus.
I'm gonna give this place a sniff test with a perception. If any of this dead stuff is recent,
Gotcha.
outside of the thing that we just killed, I feel like I would probably know the difference.
Yep.
Moment.
So, are you trying to determine like smell if it's recent, or like you're trying to do survival for that? Because what are you trying to do with this? Explain exactly what you're trying to do with. You're just trying to see if it's like recent odor of death.
If this is like ancient death, or if it's like they've been locking people in here recently. Because
Okay.
I feel like a zombie.
What's your survival modifier?
Yeah, I can just do that.
We'll use the 16 that you rolled.
One higher, 21 right now. It's normal. Oh,
Okay,
actually,
so
hold on.
37.
I remembered I have some situational modifiers.
It don't matter. Either way, that's still going to be more than enough, no matter what you situational modifiers. So you've been sniffing around the entire time you've been here. There's been it's reeked of death in this entire situation.
Mm-hmm.
Though it does seem like this area here with the golem has less of a stink of death than anywhere else you've been in these chambers. Like there's the smell of death, but it's lingering in this whole facility. You're thinking they don't come to this area here much.
Well, either a good thing or a bad thing, but it doesn't seem like this area gets visited a lot. We gonna poke the shiny box?
I feel like we gotta.
All right.
Detect his magic before the poking.
Yeah.
It doesn't detect his magic.
Detect as good or evil?
No, nothing in here detects as good or evil.
So we'll check for traps. 30.
30 doesn't seem to be trapped.
He has it locked.
It is not.
All right. I'm gonna open it. Like,
yeah,
fully leans away.
You start to try to lift it, realize it's way too heavy. Gork just goes up and flops open. There is nothing inside, no body or anything. It looks like it's probably been pillaged somewhere in the past.
Is there any inscription on it?
Secret compartments?
Looking around, there are no secret compartments. You do see a engraving on the side of the golden coffin. It says, Lord Ankelros Mancray Anib of the House Anib, Master Vintner, and beloved husband and father, an assassin's blade accomplished what 100 duels could not. Other than that, you just see an empty coffin. You see the relief on the back wall that depicts the man with the sprig of grapes and a bottle of wine across his chest with glittering gemstones on the design of it. You see the alcoves to the left and right of you that each have a bunch of bottles of wine and you see other coffins, which I will tell you, if you go to examine them, they are also empty.
What wing are we in?
Necromancy.
Also known as the Gluttony Wing.
Should we inspect these wine bottles? Take a closer look at those.
Smells spoiled.
They look in perfectly good condition. Maybe a little bit of light dust on them. You imagine if they're really as old as this chamber probably supposed to be, they probably aged phenomenally. Because this whole thing has been preserved for like 10,000 years.
Gork goes up to Emmanuel. No, don't drink any of that. I can smell it from here. The grapes have gone bad.
I think that's what they're supposed to do. That way they give out a good floral vintage.
I understood one of those words.
They ferment.
Humans like all sorts of bad juice, Gork.
So wait,
They're fermented? Do you know
right.
that?
We covered this back in sand whatever. You recreationally poison yourself. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a good cheese too. Yeah, just cut the mold off. We'll take a bottle. Just gonna lift one bottle.
It explodes.
Yeah, you just pick it up. It's fine.
Oh, good. Put that in the handy haversack.
Gotcha. Just mark it down as Rune Forge wine. You just take one, right?
Correct.
Gotcha.
10,000 years old. Somebody's gonna get a hell of a present.
I mean, things stop aging in here, so.
Oh yeah.
You ruined the joke, Gombo.
I feel like Lucilla would have pointed that out.
Manuel just looks very downtrodden.
I mean, you probably imagine if it was in a vintner's, or however you say that, mausoleum, if they were known for making wine, they probably are decent at least.
That's probably good. I imagine 10,000 years would evaporate or just turn to dust. So this is good news.
But yeah, examining with that perception, just rolling over perceptions as you're like casing the place. There's not really a lot left in this chamber. Most of what was here seems to be residuals from things long forgotten.
I'll check the corpse, though, that we pulverized. See if he's got anything on him.
Give me 1 second. Why is my buttons not working? For some reason, every like file type of mine got reset, so now I have to reconfirm what is launchable with what
it uses. Yeah.
Oh.
I had that happen a long time ago. That was the beginning of the end for that computer.
Yeah, my computer maybe has at most a year, and then I got to rebuild a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to get caught up again, but so the guy on him has one magical item. If you were to examine, it is the dagger that he was wielding. He has a couple other daggers that don't seem to be magical at all.
I pitched them all over my shoulder. I do not care.
For some reason, I thought you were going over there with Lucilla.
No, it's Gork checking.
Gotcha.
So I'm sure everyone else will be rushing to do the scan because we got like 5 people that scan magic items, but Gork don't care about no weapons.
Gork don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, he doesn't really seem to have much on him as you're going through him. He has, I guess his chain shirt would be magical too. For the other people, not for Gork. He just ripped through everything. But yeah, other than that, he doesn't really have much on him. Some remains of what looks like an old brain, maybe? You've eaten a few of those. You probably know what they are.
Mm-hmm. I squish it. He's not getting back up.
Yeah. For sake of time, detect magic on the...
Yeah. Between Lucilla and Reesh, you guys have more detect magic than God. So, one of them is a adhesive chain shirt. The armor on command becomes incredibly sticky, granting you a climb speed of 20 feet. It also gives you a +2 enhancement bonus to combat maneuver checks to disarm, grapple, reposition, steal, or trip. When using natural weapons or unarmed strikes, you can gain the benefits for 10 rounds per day. Yeah, any of those are free action stuff, but it's basically just an enhancement on the chain shirt itself. Then the dagger he has on it is a cunning human bane dagger.
Sucks for Emmanuel.
Not even Emmanuel,
Cunning,
sex
dude.
or Pledrum.
And Pledrum. Yeah, I forget.
It
he's
doesn't even
human
suck for
sometimes.
Emmanuel. He doesn't count as human for
That's right.
human types.
He's celestial.
Man, how terrible would it be if that chain shirt just made you feel sticky and nothing else?
It perpetually feels like
magical power. Why did I want this?
it perpetually feels like somebody dumped like a bunch of soda on it and never
Yeah.
cleaned it.
That kind of
First
thing.
armor, swamp ass.
Cunning is a nice. You might not wind up actually using that dagger for anything because it is a human bane, and you don't fight many humans lately.
What's Karzog? Carfax?
He's human.
The magical chain shirt of. Oh,
But then-
what did I just touch? I just put my hand on that. What?
The nice thing about cunning is it gives you a +4 bonus on confirmation rolls to crit if you have at least 5 ranks on the knowledge skill that would be used to identify the creature. Like knowledge local, if you have that, you can get, like, for humans, you would get a bonus of +4 to confirm crits. And it's just an untyped bonus, so it stacks with any like crit confirm feats.
Wow. We gotta figure
So
out.
if you
how
ever
get
really
that
want to
picture.
stab a human with a dagger, you got the perfect item.
Assuming you put points in knowledge local.
Yes, that is.
You
there's
know,
that.
Richard, I want to do that more than you know.
But we already killed Emmanuel's dad. How
Well,
many
what's
other
the undead
humans do
at
we
that
wish to
point?
murder?
God rest his soul.
Nah, he's probably in hell.
But yeah, I believe that's kind of wiped out this room clean, though. So you're free to act on the turn order now. We'll go ahead and start on the top with a fixa. Any buffs you've had on after clearing this room, I'll say deduct 2 minutes off of them.
Okay.
It doesn't matter for like hour per level things or even 10-minute per level things, but
Mhm.
anything that's minutes per level.
Yeah, let me just check. Because I'm trying to remember when we last buffed. Because
You buffed right before you
okay,
or you buffed during the fight with the mummies.
Mhm.
Between that and this fight, you probably used at most 3 minutes.
okay. I think I will use a lay on hands on myself just to top myself off a bit. All right, I'll take the 26 hit points. And so I forget what direction is the fight going from, or
Where you're heading would probably be going back up this way.
okay,
Yeah.
You went down on a 3-way intersection. You still have up and to the right.
okay. So then I'll use move there, and then my second move here, or my standard to get there.
Gotcha. Reesh.
Spreading out. Don't want to get too far ahead of a fixing. So
Okay, and Emmanuel.
I can't remember when I put gravity bow up, so I'm just gonna. he's gonna
Deduct
put
3
that-
minutes, like a fix ahead. You cast it right when you started going through this wing. I remember. So it was
Okay.
either during the mummy fight or right before it. So
Okay, so take 3 minutes off.
yeah.
Okay. Just gonna put. There's no bow on here. All right,
Uh-oh.
big penis. That'll be it. That's it.
Dose is staying put.
Yeah. We'll take up position in the rear again.
Gotcha.
Done.
Gotcha. Go to the bedroom.
All right. I guess I am going to continue out. But on laptops, it's kind of harder for me to. Actually, let me.
If you use the ruler tool, I can move you for you if it makes it easier.
I got it.
I was going to say, can you plug your mouse into it?
Yeah. All right. Here. Continue. Up over there. That is my move.
Gotcha.
So that's my.
Brings us over to Gork.
There. Then I'll just wait in the intersection for everyone.
You do see the door to the right has been partially opened. Probably due to the guy who came and attacked you from the rear.
Oh, it looks great in there.
Oh, yes. Looks absolutely pleasant. Fix it.
All right. Follow up.
Absolutely no problems with this room.
So, are we going in there or?
Probably.
And I have 5 more feet of motion. Can I just kind of peek in and get an idea if there's anybody else in there?
Yeah, you look in, and the room itself is absolutely appalling. Probably half a dozen brutally slaughtered human bodies dressed in light blue, bloodstained robes, lying just sprawled all over the place. Several of the bodies seem to have limbs or organs removed.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Any sort of knowledge roll to see if they're like part of a ritual or if it was just like brutal violence.
Roll a knowledge arcana.
You're leaving the bookworms behind. They'd figure this out.
Hey, nerds! Get the fuck over here.
Going to
Get in my locker of
see if
holding.
Pharaoh is a little bit more.
If I ever make a modern day D&D game again, I'm definitely gonna have it be in a high school, and there's gonna be a locker of holding, so you can basically get the school nerd as your librarian to look up things for you.
Knowledge arcana, not knowledge religion, right?
Knowledge arcana.
Okay. This isn't gonna go well, but worth a shot.
Nope.
Hey.
I have no idea about what's going on here. It just looks like a hot mess of dead bodies.
They're definitely making magic wands.
It would go faster, but patient 0 got disintegrated. So
So if we do a modern day fantasy set in a high school, Richard, I will be the jock and my weapon will be a maul, but it's actually just a locker I hit people with.
your ranged weapon is just a football.
Yep.
You're like, hey, go long, and you just chuck it at someone's face.
I
Manuel,
definitely have to be goth girl.
I don't learn good, so I take my insecurities out on others.
oh yeah, you can play the really self-aware bully jock.
Yup. Like 7 intelligence.
Dose hanging in the back.
He's coming up to. Couldn't see him.
Lucilla.
Stay there first, and then there.
Pledrum.
All right.
All right.
I was about to say you left one out. He's a big Texas guy, isn't he?
I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
He's one of those Texan fellers.
Yeah, to kind of remind you of the chamber you're in right now, it is the one that had like an over 100-foot drop down. That even if I can't see the bottom of it from on the platform you're on.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end my movement there. Yeah.
So that direction goes 100 feet down.
No, you see these squares that are black.
Oh, okay.
Like if you were to say fall or be pushed into those, you'd fall 150 feet.
I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this other door open.
No worries.
Should I fly down and see if I could find the bottom and what may be down there?
We're doing something else right now. Give it a minute.
Okay.
Yep, you pop the door open, and inside you just lots of blood, lots of bodies.
Perception to see if anything's hiding in here.
Roll that perception.
37. Penalty, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, you don't see any anything in the way of movement. It just looks like a bunch of just actual dead bodies.
All right, that would be my movement in a standard. So
just to double check, let me go to WordPad really quick. People who have a bonus in this wing are Reesh, and the ones that have a penalty
Me.
are there's you, and I think that's it. Yeah, no one else has it on here.
Gork's whole "I eat food for fuel and nothing else" probably is very much not gluttony.
Okay, Fixa. You do see doors going to the south and the north here.
Oh, there are some doors in here. Do you want me to fly down and inspect below, or should we check this room out?
I say we finish checking in here before we start flying into the abyss.
That sounds like a insightful choice. I'll start this one and go there and open the door.
Suddenly,
Bombs.
the door opens, revealing a narrow hallway that heads towards the right.
But I had 5 more feet of movement, so I'll step in. Oh, yep, there's another.
Seems to curve and go upward.
This seems to lead somewhere, but not sure where yet. I'll use my standard action to keep moving. Oh, somebody was here. More doors.
As you first enter, your first thought as you look around is this seems to be some kind of laboratory. Tables look like they're made of sarcophagi that have been stacked to support various alchemical apparatus and books, carved bones, scrolls, and you see various pieces of anatomy that have been dissected and preserved in various ways. But that's all you see in this room.
I think that's all of my action economy.
I would say you double move, so you don't have time to like roll a thing, anything to examine. So
Yeah. Someone to make a mess in here.
it's hard to tell exactly how old the bodies are, since this place kind of just preserves things even if they're dead.
Some look at the one nearby, see if I can find anything on or about it. Or it could start moving. I mean, necromancy here.
So what you doing?
I mean, I kind of guess that these are either this place's bodies or from the one that destroyed, but I'd kind of like to.
You can roll an Arcana.
Anything about these dudes?
Okay, so you do know, yes, these are bodies from the Halls of Envy. You see some iconography that kind of dictate the Rune Lord that functioned with them, which I just don't really want to go check my notes for right now. But
Do it. joking.
That guy.
That guy, yes. Though you also do tell that there are various marks on the body and various cuts that have been made clearly by a well-trained necromancer. Like someone that
That's a
clearly
surprise.
knows how they are cutting things up. And yes, it's very much a surprise.
I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not
Shocked,
much.
you say?
You know, one of these days we'll come to a place like this, and it'll just be some fuck up who doesn't know what he's doing.
I like that there are actually APs that have those.
Yeah,
They
it's
just go to
always good.
places they're like, oh, this person's just terrible at what they're doing.
Mhm.
It's one of those plans where you kill the guy who notices, and then kill the guy who notices that, and then it just keeps going out of control.
I just had to keep killing, man. Emmanuel.
This is disgusting.
Yeah, it kind of gets stuck on you and dirties your boots because the blood is like only slightly congealed.
He is going to nonstop be using his
Sleeves
crap. What are those sleeves called?
of many garments.
Sleeve of many garments. He just constantly keeps switching his boots to clean boots.
Little do you know that even if you keep cleaning them, they're going to keep getting dirtier and dirtier.
Why don't you just leave?
One day, Emmanuel's going to turn it off, and it's just going to realize that no, he hasn't washed his clothes in like the entire adventure. That's what that smell was.
God, they weren't wrong.
All right, gonna make my
You
way
can put
past.
on new boots, but can you clean your soul?
Make way past
God.
this Jello mold of a bear.
Not after we've seen this.
Lucilla would do a knowledge arcana as well, but Rich got a natural 20, so
Yeah.
we'll just assume it's no new information.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
But
Okay. So this is a fun room.
Yes, Nefixa went through the south door.
I like what they've done with the interior design here.
Bodies have not yet attacked us.
I think I just stepped on an eye.
And
You
what
look
did you say
down, it's
about
looking
here,
back up to you.
Richard?
there's just a door. You haven't been through that way yet.
Okay. Well, it's 25.
I think you guys examined the doors last session.
Mhm.
The door to the north does have a gentle humming sound behind it, which I think you guys decided to leave that alone when you heard the humming.
Well, we had other open doors at the time.
Yeah.
I'll just peek through. See a fixer.
Probably bees.
You see anything, fixer?
Laboratory looks like back here, and a few extra doors.
Fine.
You know it.
All right. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. Gork time.
Cork clock. I'm gonna check this door. By that
There's
I
a
mean
door.
pop it open.
Suddenly, the door is ajar. It's filled with honey. Your bear senses are tingling.
That was in the other campaign I was running. That's how they got out of a prison cell. They were in a room that had no doors, and there's just a box of random board games, and inside was a mason jar with a lid attached to it. And
That was
they
the
didn't know what to
door.
do with it, and then they closed the jar, and then a door appeared, and the jar disappeared. They're like, "Wait, what?" And I said, "One is a door, not a door." And then they hated me for the next 15 minutes.
I first heard that one in Dresden Files. When I was
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Life is a mystery. The door is ajar.
All right, so I believe double move should be able to get. Oh. Why do they have 2 doors then? I say to Affixas around the corner.
One's for
Symmetry?
entering, one's for exiting. You don't want the hell busting into each other.
I think so. You see clearly where that other door went.
Does this lead to the same?
Are you going to open the door?
Yeah.
Come on. Sometimes it's really hard to grab dynamic lighting layers if I make them too small.
Yeah. They
There we
did a new thing I like. Is on the background layer, you can go to advanced objects and you can lock one of the background maps. So if you want the actual dungeon layout to stay in place, so you can click and move other stuff on the map layer, you won't accidentally move the entire map again.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yes, that's very nice, isn't it? I just discovered that last week. I'm like,
That'll be very helpful for things.
That's a good feature.
Yeah, looking down the hallway, you don't see anything immediately, though you see what looks like a vague, maybe an urn kind of in your peripheral from over here, but it's hard to tell with the angle.
Sorry, what was that? Oh,
Down south, you
looks
see
like
what
a
vaguely
alcove.
looks like maybe an urn or like a standing coffin or something. It's hard to tell from the angle you're in, but that's all you see.
I think it was 10 feet to get there, so I'll use the extra 15 to get there.
Okay, I will reveal things because you see things. If I could actually remember to click the right tool.
Oh no, things.
No, put that away. We don't need to see that.
Next, you know, there'll be
Oh my
stuff.
god, there's things everywhere. Flopping every which way.
You see a mummy beginning to creep its head out from one of the little hidey holes that's just outside of your vision.
Congrats, we found your mummy.
And I'll add them back to the initiative tracker from where they were last time.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh, I forgot I got hit by a mummy last time, and so my max health cap was limited.
Yep.
So
So you can take back that lay on hands.
Okay.
So deduct the lay on hands because you were at max, I think, of what you can be at right now.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense. All right, add back that lay on hands, and then use my standard action to back up. Found more mummies. All right.
Reach.
And yep, that'll be it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like combat is joined.
Well, actually, so can I try a spellcraft or what do I have to roll to see if I heal myself? Or is that not with lay on hands? Does it have to be a spell?
Give me a second.
Is a curse or something.
It is a curse.
Mm.
Yeah, we're all way out of position to get hasted. Really have.
I mean, it might just be the one mummy, and we might curb stomp it instantly.
Yeah. I guess I'll hold position, trying to decide spell to prep if I see something. I feel like we haven't looked at everything in this room, so fireballing might be a bad idea.
Cast detonate.
Said no wizard ever.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. So you're just passing your turn there?
Yeah.
Moved over.
Prep an image there. Or an image, a spell. I'm trying to decide. I guess I'll prep magic missile in case something comes out the door. I assume she's looking south.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw her ping the south before, but
She's looking over there, pointing. Nothing happens. So, Emmanuel, it is your turn.
All right. 15, 16, 17. That's not how that works. 15, 20, 25. Where? What zombie?
From that way, and she'll point to the south.
And he does not see it. So he's gonna. Can he prepare an arrow aiming that way and shoot it when it comes through the door?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll do that, and then Berenstein Bear will spend his time slowly tiptoeing through the bloody mess so that he doesn't get his fur dirty.
Gotcha. Lucilla, just moving on up.
Making my way downtown.
Walking past something, you're homebound. Do.
I'll stay there. That's a double move.
Gotcha. Pleasure.
All right. Did someone say mummy?
Someone said mummy.
On
And
the
not
way
that they
shortly,
want them.
potentially.
15 feet. I don't see any mummies in here. You guys are overreacting.
I'm going to turn my back to the door and lowered my defenses.
So which way are the mummies, guys?
To the south.
All right. I will double move then to put me.
Gotcha. And brings us back to around the Gork.
Just start tripping all the death flags. And there we go. Next
Hello? So
You
you
don't
all
see
just
anything.
are you all just gonna stand back there and wait for it to come out, or?
I was just wanting to give us all a chance to regroup, but I mean, go for it if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
15 feet there.
Looking around, you don't see any mummy.
Do I smell one? I've got scent.
Roll that survival.
Because I do have the scent ability for within 10 feet of me.
You definitely smell the scent of decay, and it's fresher than just the general smell in the air. But you don't smell them within 10 feet of you.
I'll move another. I'll stop right there and have that be my turn.
Gotcha. Afixa.
All right. Well, close in after Gork. 25 to get there.
How tall is the ceiling here?
In the smaller hallways that aren't open rooms, the ceilings are only 15 feet up.
Oh, wait. I got boots of Striding Spring, so I have 30 movement. So I'll stay there and just ready to attack if the beastie comes into range.
Gotcha. Yeah, these chambers themselves, it's 15 feet up for the hallways and the one-person passageways. And then the rooms themselves, unless I state otherwise, are 25 feet up.
Got it.
Like that central chamber that had the big drop is also like 80 feet up as well. So that's bigger than like the chamber you're in now or the room that like Reach and Emmanuel and stuff are in.
Okay. Very tight confines. Could be bad if ambush. That could be bad for them too. So I'm gonna just wait here.
Gotcha. So Gork, Afixa, You hear the sound of creaking. Followed by the sound of creaking once more, but coming from around the corner to get in Gork's face.
Hmm?
And this one will get into Affix's face.
Right, ready to action.
Yep. And then another 2 will appear near Gork from the south.
Mm-hmm.
I am not flanking. And I don't have any of the boons or banes from this, from what I recall.
No.
Okay. Check.
Damn, that does crit confirm. 52 points. Still up.
Is it immune to being staggered?
I believe so, yes.
I've
double
taken, with this previous level, I have taken staggering critical as my feat.
Immunity to bleed, death effects, disease, paralysis, poison, sleep effects, and stunning. So maybe depends on what staggered counts as. And it's its own condition.
It doesn't look like they're immune to staggered, and that is its own condition, so it will be staggered.
Okay.
Huzzah! An actual.
You
Unless it
could-
needs to make a fort save, and then that means it's immune to it.
Yeah, it does need to make a fort save.
It is immune to it.
Yep.
All right.
Glad I added that little caveat on
Yep,
there.
yep.
Man. Okay.
Unless you can stagger an object with it.
It is going to take a single slam attack against
And I
you.
guarantee if I hit an object with my sword, I can make it stagger around.
I forgot that the fucking thing is bugged out a little bit.
And that's against.
That was against the fixer.
Misses.
Yep. Let me find that sheet and fix it real quick because I forgot a bracket. Also, that number is lower than it's supposed to be anyway. Okay. And then 2 attacks on Gork. 1.
Miss.
These are power attacks if you didn't guess by the name.
Second one will hit. I assume its attack is not silver.
It is not, no.
Gotcha. So
But you will need to make me a fortitude save.
no problemo. 30.
30? You are fine.
I am good with the fortitude.
That damage can no longer be healed, by the way,
Yeah, I figured.
without having to make a caster level check to pierce through it. Just keep that in mind, like track it somewhere on your sheet.
Yep.
Emmanuel.
Right. Is going to move to there so you can see these things. Oh, a bunch of them. All right, he's gonna take a.
Man, how great would it if Reach had a selective lightning bolt right now?
Ooh, improve vital strike with gravity blow.
Which one are you hitting?
This
It's clearly you're going to hit one. Yep, that'll hit. 49. Still going. And I imagine the bear is just doing bear things.
Yeah, I'll bring the bear up. Oh god.
Here, I'll move him for you.
Yeah, I can't bring him. There he is. He's probably licking the blood off of him.
Lucilla.
I will. Up there. That's 1 movement, and then I will full defense to add 3 to Affix's AC.
Nice. Takes us to Pledrum.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to start a bardic performance. So inspire courage to everyone. Other than that, looks like we got 1-by-1 hallway, so I don't know how much help I can really be.
You can always throw out your loot if you have to.
Yeah, just start throwing your loot.
You don't have precise shot though, do you?
No, I don't. Actually, let me see. I don't think I do.
Might be able to get the one behind me.
Its range is very limited when you're doing a thrown weapon. It's only like 10
Yeah.
feet. Start taking penalties.
Yeah, it's 10 feet range increment for thrown weapons.
So realistically, the only one that's feasible to hit would probably be the one in front of a Fixa.
Additional. Come on. No, I don't think I have that. So, what are we looking for? Precise shot?
Yeah. If you want to fire in without taking penalties.
Do we not combine precise shot into something else?
And to point blank. So if you have point blank, you would have both.
Let me make sure. I don't think I do. God. Only so many feats,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I do. I have throw anything. Let me see if throw anything acts as any sort of feat.
I don't think it does.
No. Okay. Yeah, then I cannot. So, let's see if I can buff someone. Maybe. I don't know.
You have spells. You have lots of things you can do.
Yeah, I got spells. I got spells for days.
I got spells coming out my ass.
I got spells coming out my ears. I can talk to them with tongues. Make Minecraft zombie noises. Blistering invective wouldn't work, right? Because they're undead.
I don't. What kind of spell is it? Let me check.
I'll just put it in the chat.
The fire damage.
It's an evocation, fire, language dependent.
Yeah, but the intimidate doesn't apply, right? So wouldn't it?
It would not, but so yeah, it wouldn't work because it does say that you have to demoralize them for it to catch fire.
That's why it wouldn't work. I guess I'm just playing the music then. And that's really all my modes of attack. I don't have a lot that. I guess I could do an ear piercing scream, but I'm just gonna let the experts take care of it.
Gork, you are surrounded.
I'm trying to remember. Did we establish before that these things are vulnerable to fire, or was I thinking?
We did.
Okay.
Because somebody set fire to a room that had them in there.
I will then use a action to activate my once per day fire shield through my Mark of Wrath.
Nice.
So myself a little red dot. I'm just reading the spell here because I'm trying to remember how long this lasts. I don't do a lot of casters.
It's 1 round per level, but it goes off of your total character level for this.
Gotcha.
I believe. So, either way, it's still gonna be at least 12 rounds.
Man, attacks start to sound a lot lamer when you put how many times a day you can do them at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if every time Goku did a Kamehameha, he was like, my 2 times a day Kamehameha? Okay, still cool.
Okay, no, it's caster level 15, so that's still...
and that's kind of what...
That's basically what my level is, so it's the same thing. So 15 rounds, and it does 1d6 plus 15 damage every time they touch me.
Yep.
All right. I'll just note down the rounds on my sheet, but I believe that's just an action to activate that, right?
It's an action to activate, and they don't get a save to that damage either.
Nope. If they touch me, they get it. So
it doesn't say anything about spell resistance, so even if they have it, it doesn't matter.
you guys see Gork surrounded by mummies, so he just headbutts the wall right on the mark, and then he bursts on fire. Like, this is new.
Yeah, he does that, and you see a burning like flame mohawk on top of Gork's head.
Congratulations, I am a werebear dwarf with a flame mohawk. Just get me a
So-
leather jacket. I am
So
metal.
Gork just got his next stage of Super Saiyan.
I'm just thinking Gork
Super-
is evolving.
Super
Gork is
Ursine?
evolving. Go lava.
We
Gorlava.
call it Gork Orange.
I should have gotten that elemental claw feat instead. Oh well.
Fix it.
Full attack.
Go for it.
Choppy.
Hits, confirms, does not kill. Second one will miss. Miss and miss.
Okay.
It is barely up, but it is up. So wait, no. The DR is 5, not 10. So no, that puts it at staggered.
Does adamantine not bypass?
Remember
It-
we learned that it didn't.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
But it's staggered, which means as an undead, it's dead.
All right. And I'll 5-foot step up.
That only take one attack, so you could use a full movement. So it would have finished before the
Oh,
rest of the
okay.
attacks.
I'll go here.
Gotcha. If you wanted to, it's up to you. But
Yeah.
So, since we leveled
I'm
up,
too
I
far
guess-
away for Lucilla's +3 to.
yeah,
You have to be exactly next to her.
Got what is basically the capstone for Risha's fireballs, in that I can now not both swap a spell out for them and use a meta magic for free on it. So I'm going to use the heightened one, but it'll also be selective and persistent, which means they have disadvantage on the saving throw.
damn. You really want your fireballs to work, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so reflex saves. Where are you putting the fireball down?
I was going to drop it slightly past Gork. Or actually, with the one down, let's drop it at the corner in case there's more this way.
Gotcha. So I will make 4 reflex saves.
Hey, there was one.
Top one fails. South one below Gork passes. But you said they have disadvantage, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, so that first one fails. Wow.
Wow.
What the fuck? Where are these rolls when I need them? And let's see, the third one, even if it has to roll twice and take the worst result, that one's just gonna fail. And last one, 23 would pass, so let me roll a second one. Okay, so the one you can't see and the one you targeted for some reason managed to avoid the brunt of it.
Mhm.
And that is 26 points of fire damage, which seems to take extra damage to each of them.
Roll20 just thought we were playing Dark Heresy.
Yeah, do these have spell resistance? No.
Which is one of the other fun things about spell perfection. It doubles stuff like spell penetration feat.
Okay. They took the brunt of that, but Gork and Afixa were immune to it. Okay. They are going to hard focus Gork. So these will be flanking for you, Gork.
Okay.
First one is going to. Yeah, they're going to just power attack. They don't know any better. So, first one, this will be a +2 to this roll. So, 32.
That'll hit.
For 22 points of damage, and I need another fortitude save.
Just updating the things. So,
Also, I will say I fucked up a little bit. Your healing does not get negated unless you fail these saves.
gotcha. 24?
Ooh, that's close. Nope, you managed to pass. So, Fixa, you don't have that negative health thing because you didn't fail the save.
And then
I was reading it while we were taking turns.
Oh, okay.
So,
16 fire damage.
So I'm back to full then?
yeah, you would have had that healing from your lay on
okay.
hands before.
All right.
Not plus, minus the damage.
And then he's vulnerable to fire, so I don't know how much that
Yep.
is.
Next one, this one south of you is going to launch an attack. Which
That'll miss even with a +2.
He is going to begin to move. You get an AOO from him. He's just moving.
All right. I am going to hit with a bear claw.
That'll hit.
27.
Are you going to attempt to grapple?
Mummies are easily C-tier monsters.
That is not grappled.
That's fair.
And this one will step up to make another attack against you.
Mhm.
So, power attack +2 to this would miss.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
My tankitude persists.
Emmanuel.
Shots.
Shot. Everybody.
That just popped into my head and you started singing.
I meme too much.
It's what was going through my head before I said it. Shots.
The one in front of a fixed I take it?
No, the one behind Gork.
Fucking trick shotting across the fucking walls and shit. Well, that'll crit confirm, and that'll do quite a bit of damage. In fact, it'll do 69 damage. Nice.
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 And the second one will finish it off. So you can redirect that last one to the top one if you want.
Yep.
And which will hit it, and will do some damage.
And he wants to give covering fire to Gork for +2 AC to first attack against him from that guy.
Go for it, yeah. Dose is just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Priscilla?
His fingernail.
I will move up and maintain the defense, covering Afixa.
All right.
Bedroom.
Now the one-by-one hallway is opened up a little. So I guess I'll walk down there. Still don't think I'll be able to do much. That's 25 feet. Let me see if I don't have. Are undead immune to fortitude saves? If that's what it is, or
Yeah, anything that requires a fortitude save, they're usually immune to, unless it says otherwise.
couldn't remember that, or if they just use their charisma.
Both, technically. Because they would still do a fortitude save if they count as if it would affect an inanimate object.
All right. But ear piercing screen probably wouldn't hurt them.
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't imagine undead. Man, I really don't have much I can do, guys.
Yeah, bards and undead do not mix. It's like mesmerists and undead.
I mean, I can't even throw anything at them right now, so I guess I'm just hanging out over here, you know.
Just say mean things to them.
I'm buying to
Ew.
went to the.
You can't even say mean things to them. They don't react. There's no point.
This is reminds me of the people on Reddit complaining about Carrion Crown. They're saying everyone in my party made mind affecting characters, and they just had a bad time against all the undead. I'm like, I mean, as a game master, that's your fault for not forewarning them.
I mean, it
Yeah.
tells you in the player's handout the most common enemies if you look at the ranger.
Yeah, and if everyone's still insisting, you should see their character sheets before the game and say, okay, guys, you're going to have a really hard time. If you want to do that, that's on you. But
you're not going to be able to affect like anything.
yeah.
But,
I mean, it's called
yeah,
Carrying Crown, and you're going to be fighting undead. Why would you make a mental-based character?
I know.
Anyway, Gork, you're out.
Maybe they thought they were going to be fighting a kingdom of vulture people.
Well, I'll be reckless. I'm going to step down here.
Yep, it'll provoke an attack, which will swing at you.
That will hit. I'll only take 13 damage, and then he'll take some damage himself.
Yep.
Wow, why are they low? At least they're vulnerable.
It's okay. He's dead now anyway. You'll still take the damage and need to make that fortitude save. But he dies in the process.
29.
Yep, you're good.
And then I will Bear Claw this guy. Let's see.
Go for it.
Let me see. Bardic Performance, Friendly Rivalry. $28.
28 will hit. Wait, no, that'll miss. Sorry. I was looking at something else.
All right.
I was looking at your AC, and I was seeing the 26 there.
Oh, can't do anything more than that. Although I totally forgot when that guy ran away with me. I actually get 2 AOs because of my weapon.
Mm.
Oh well, next time.
Fixa.
All right.
Oh my! I had step up and follow too. Man, I really shat the bed on that one. I forgot I built an entire character around that.
So I will use my action to move and just kind of peer into each one of these before making my way to the end here.
Yep, roll perception as you're going through.
Can also roll for 24 is pretty good.
You can
But
roll
kinda
with.
roll-
You can roll. Have your companion roll as
Alright.
well.
Perception.
Because I need someone to cover her terrible perceptions.
All right, 24 and 25.
Yes, you do see as you're walking by, you'll stop like right here. Both you and him notice that there is a seam that's been disturbed on the wall behind this urn.
Oh. Standard action to try to open it.
It opens.
Hey, I found something.
What kind of noise does it make when it opens, Richard?
Creaking sound.
Does it go like, or does it go like, or is it more like?
First one more than the second one.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And no, like mysterious smoke is coming out of it, or
No.
demons, or like long sealed sorcerers.
Nope.
Just like ashes in there.
Indeed. I don't know what you want from me, man. It is a fixer's turn though, and that will be Reach.
Is there anything down this hallway?
It just ends in a door.
Okay.
you
Hey, I
guys
found another
remember-
door here.
You guys
They
remember
took-
Jumbo's iconic nothing planet?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's weird that you guys have gone to 4 planets and there's always some sort of cataclysm that you stumble upon. Statistically,
For
would have one
the
mission.
audience
It
audience
just-
at home, this was Warhammer 40k. We were playing
Yeah.
a Dark Heresy role playing game.
We went to a planet that honestly went fine.
Everything
boring,
went fine. They went in there, they accomplished their objective, they left, nothing seriously went wrong. I mean, the tech priest got briefly fastened to an alien device and had knowledge put in his brain, but other than that,
But that's bound to happen eventually.
I mean, he got shot by a naked dude on the next planet, so
And died.
And now we're starting to realize why having a planet with nothing on it was a big surprise for us.
Yeah.
So Reach, you moved to there. Are you doing anything else?
Double move.
Okay. Mummy
So-
time.
Still dealing with mummies down there, but
Everyone's fit to start looting, and I'm still locked in Mortal Kombat. Miss.
25 will miss. It's going to start walking backwards.
Step up, and I get a double swipe.
Yep.
Bear claw.
Both those it.
Bear claw.
Are you going to try to grapple him as he leaves? Because that would have
Nah,
negated
because I
one.
want to get range on this other guy.
Gotcha. So.
I assume
the
they're
other one
immune to intimidation because I
Yeah.
picked up a feat that every time I hit someone with a power attack, I get a free.
Man, you guys picked up all
intimidation.
these feats when you were fighting undead this wing.
It'll be helpful later.
Yeah, no, you're good. But that does hit him. He's not dead, but the other one is now within range.
Mm.
Is just going to get the single power attack.
Don't hit.
That's a crit. Let me see if it'll confirm.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be 48 points of damage, and I need a
48.
fortitude save.
43. All right, I'm officially at half health.
Bad news bears. Yep, you're good.
Fortunately, that just made me angry, so I'll use my reaction to activate Blood Frenzy style. Give myself some temporary HP and a boost to my strength.
Gotcha. Emmanuel.
Right. Manuel is going to head down. He hears a growling, snarling bear. 15, 20, 25. 30. It's Long Strider. 35, 40. Pooh. Yep. I don't want to cock block anybody else from getting down there, so that is. What's the range on Cure Light Wounds?
Touch.
Touch.
You have to go up there and smack him on the behind like you're a football player.
Almost forgot that guy takes fire damage.
Oh, yeah. See if you get another one.
I can't cast and move another. I know I can deliver touch spells through my animal familiar. Where the fuck are you?
Hey, 21.
So there he is. Can I cast a touch spell and hold it?
Yeah.
And so next round I could, as I walk up.
The only downside is if you get injured, you have to roll a concentration to maintain it, and it still takes an action to touch somebody with it.
Okay, that was my question. Is can I use a standard now and then like touch?
It functions then as a touch.
reaction?
It basically functions as an action the same way like a touch attack would. So
Like a touch attack. Okay.
Yeah, the only difference is that touching
normally
it
a
after.
spell activates when you do it, but if you hold it, you can. Sorry, I interrupted you, Gabo.
I was gonna say, well, that if you like cast it as a standard action on a different turn, you standard action touched it. The touching someone does not provoke an AOO, but casting the spell does.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the only real reason to ever do it.
But that's why, like a lot of times, like when you're playing a Magus, you'll be 5 feet away from somebody, cast your spell, 5 foot step up, and then you can do the spell delivery with the weapon.
Do you don't behave like you don't respond to spells as an animal, do you?
I do not. I did not take that feat.
Okay. Did we level up last time?
Yes.
For level 15?
Mhm.
Oops. Okay, no problem.
We talked about it after the game.
Yeah, what did y'all take for teamwork feats?
That is a question. I forgot to ask about that this one.
Gumbo and I took
I forgot
coordinated charge.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. What about the rest of you?
I forgot to pick one.
Well, you can decide after the end of the session. We'll say you
Loki
guys.
and I were on top of it anyway.
Mhm.
Then we show who has the real teamwork in this party.
I remembered everything else, but
No, it's fine. I'm probably not going to continue this after this campaign. I just wanted to try it out.
Yeah.
Give some teamwork feats some love. I didn't plan on having a character in here that had teamwork feats as a class feature.
Yeah,
Looking at
but
you,
automatically
Emmanuel.
shared all of my teamwork feats with my animal companion as well.
I was like, oh yeah, party bonding, Emmanuel. This is how
Hey.
you speed run this shit.
Although
I
you
got
have to admit, it
it.
was fun with Bonded Mind ahead of
Oh yeah.
early
Yeah.
on. That was a fun one.
Okay, so Lucilla.
I will move there and standard action full fence again, because technically Gork is still adjacent, so he would get the +3 AC bonus.
All right, you technicality, monster. Bedroom.
And now, Pledgeroom still has an open spot.
My laptop just died. But if there's a place for me to move in and attack, I move in and attack. If not, I can't do anything. So I don't do anything.
That was freaking awesome.
I need to check your place for gremlins.
I think he can move
With all
down
your
and throw
technology
his loot.
breaking.
Oh yeah, well the gremlins are actually, we have a little pact.
Yeah,
So that they
could
actually
make
clean
it.
up around the house. They do play little tricks. So you just got to deal with them, take the good with the bad.
He could move here as a move, and then he could still throw his loot at one of the mummies, and they'd be within range.
Yeah. Richard, if you can see his modifier, I'll roll it for him.
'Cause, yeah, we can't move his token or anything.
Oh, did your internet crap out? Sorry, I missed that part of it.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
his
the laptop. I was
died.
dumb and I didn't plug it in when I pulled it out, so it died. So I'm getting it plugged in right now.
Oh, okay.
But for this round, if I can move and attack, then I move and attack. But if I don't, I
Okay.
don't.
For some reason, my brain kind of shot the bed there for a second.
Yeah, it's all good.
So yeah, you can move there. You basically get right behind Gork and you chuck your loot right ahead of him. So someone make an attack roll of a +23. So that would definitely hit. And the damage is 33 damage.
Nice. Oh, you can just press his buttons.
Yeah, I just didn't want to roll the attack for him because it's either all or nothing with me.
All right,
You can
my
just
turn.
sit here and play with yourself.
Hey, I do that enough, okay? I mean what?
What?
My turn.
Yes.
All right,
Hoorah.
full attack, bear claws.
Hit, miss.
Oh, and then ignore the grab. I'm not going to grab him right now.
It's okay. He's dead after the first one.
Mhm.
You can say you 5 foot up and attack the other one, but those ones still would have missed. So
All right, and then my last bear bite.
that'll miss.
All right.
Fix it.
All right. Are we good out there? Or do you want me to check this door? Should I wait for everybody? He sounds hungry. What do you think, Rish?
He's still fighting.
All right. No
Wouldn't
need
be
to
more.
spread ourselves then. Does it look like he needs help? Actually, I think I'll
How many
5
hurt
foot step
left?
up.
This is 6 seconds. Let's not have a committee to discuss whether you should be involved.
And just listen through the door, see if I could detect any.
Don't even get past
Roll
the
perception.
minutes from the last committee meeting.
Nice.
That's a game. We all play different deities that are acting out what the players are doing for a session, and it's a roundtable committee for each turn.
That's me, and this is for.
Whole lot of nothing
Felix.
behind that door you can hear.
All right, sounds quiet so far. I'll use the standard action to heal myself. Or not my standard, but my swift.
Gotcha. Just a good old Swifty. Gotta get Swifty.
Yeah, get Swifty. Take shit on the rug.
Shit on the floor, get Swifty.
All right.
Cope knows that reference now.
Mr. Bulldog.
I do. The last night where he uses the horse inseminator to like masturbate into. I could not stop laughing at that episode.
That's very controversial in the fandom, Code.
these are inhuman. Wait, do you know what you just said, or were you being serious? I was being serious. Oh, okay, go on then.
Yeah, with everyone down there, I can't get in any closer.
Rick,
So.
do something. On it, tips himself over. What'd you do? I got out of your line of sight.
So I'm a pass turn.
So, Gork, the good news is, if it hits you, it dies.
Mm-mm.
Because your minimum damage from your fire shield is going to kill it. Hey, it hits you, and you take 30 damage, and I need a force save, but it is dead.
5 damage to be exact.
Oh, excuse me.
Didn't spend all those years in werewolf college to not use my silver resistance.
I knew it. I knew that was you on the fraternity picture.
That's werewolf Dr. Gork to you.
And I'm actually jealous. I had Fire Shield on Nasarima, and I always had it in my battle plans, and I don't think she ever cast it once.
Yeah. The action economy on some of these spells, it's the killer part, is what it is. Because
Yeah.
you're always like, it's a fun spell, but do I want to spend an entire round setting that up?
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. So you had protection from fire, right? Did you use it during the Phoenix battle?
No, Fire Shield
no,
damages
Fire Shield.
people.
Oh.
But you can also have it do cold damage as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only time Nasarima cast it was when she cast 3 fire spells against those fire-resistant creatures, and then she was like, well, I'll put up Fire Shield, too.
Well, you can also have it do cold, which is nice about the fire shield.
True.
But anyway.
It's a good spell. I wish it were a little bit more damaging.
I mean, just for them simply touching you with a attack, doing minimum of at level 15, 16 damage isn't bad, especially if you fight a monk or something.
Minimum 16 damage. I didn't realize. So it does plus level damage?
Yeah, up to level 15.
Oh,
Yep.
that is
50.
nice.
1d6 plus level, and it's every time, no save, no spell resistance, just flat. But it is your turn, Emmanuel, if you wish to move anywhere. Fighting does seem to have subsided. I will go ahead and change the music to represent such.
Sorry, I just realized I was muted. He's going to move down. And he's going to head back up. Anything in there?
You don't see anyone in there, but Reach knows.
Yeah, he was talking to. Really? Lots of things. We killed more zombies down there. Do you speak common?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god, his memory's going.
This adventure has been like half a year, and he's like, "Do you share the same language with me?" Emmanuel is me back in college. Whenever there was a group project, and I'd forget the person who was working with his name, and it reached that point where it was too awkward to ask again because we'd been doing this for a couple months.
You're like, "Hey, you."
That's literally what I did.
Yeah.
And then we had a presentation, and then they said their name. I'm like, that's what it is.
I knew it all along.
Think of the long game there. Anyway, Emmanuel, are you doing anything else?
He
Nope,
fixed
we
a
just
fun
kind of
secret
moved
door
to see what was
over
down there, moved to see what was up here, had a one-sided conversation with Rush, and there he is.
Got to hit Gork with a cure moderate wounds.
12.
12 damage. Slightly underwhelming, but that's what it is.
He accepts it. Turns out it's inflict wounds. Oh god, sorry, I mixed it up.
Not this shtick again. One vampire character. God, the amount of times that Cope did that to me.
Next campaign, everyone's undead except the cleric.
I'm running that cleric.
Oh no, don't worry. When I play a cleric, none of y'all are getting healed. I'm not
That's
playing a very healy cleric.
That's Lucilla's turn.
Pledrum. Are you in roll 20 again?
Yeah, I'm in roll 20.
Okay. It said your
Uh,
name, but I wasn't sure if you were still having connection issues.
All right, so I can't see any enemies.
No, as far as you know, combat has subsided.
Okay, and so what are these toilets?
They are urns, which could be a toilet if you really want to try.
So they're
Yes.
like dead people toilets.
We found ye old bathroom.
That's what it looks like. It looks like stalls.
And we found some very interesting writing in this one up here.
Mm-hmm. And what's this hole in the wall? About waist height?
Glory to you and
Call
your
for a
hope.
good time.
What is this series of a 10-digit number?
8675309.
It said these holes were drilled into the walls to honor some mystical god. Thus, they were dubbed the Glory Hole.
Oh God.
Just got that looking.
Yep. Just gotta get on your knees. And worship. Yep.
Just understood what I meant by the hole.
Yep. I got you.
What you doing for Pledrum?
I guess I will walk past everyone here. Just take a good look through all these. Don't look into the urns.
Let's give
They
us a good
have
old
anything
classic
that looked in
Pledrum.
them, right?
Give me a classic Pledrum perception.
A classic Pledrum perception check.
Not a perspective. That's a little different.
Perspective check.
God, that hit me.
No, that's what Pledrum gave the entire party when he joined.
Snap.
Okay, this is giving me a little bit of lag, so it's taking me a second.
Oh, good.
Perception.
Yes.
Yeah, you just see a bunch of what could be toilets if you really try hard. The hole's a
Not
little
even
narrow, so
sure
you might
it's
have
a
to
room.
aim.
So what are we doing in these toilets?
I'm just gonna assume I come on my blood
Now we
frenzy.
killed the toilet paper
Oh,
clones, so
Oh my God. Of course, that's where the mummies would be. Hell's a toilet.
Yeah, Pledrum, you walk up and down that hall. Nothing really seems to scream out to you.
it's the designated shitting hole.
There's no door. It's just a dead end.
Just looks like a dead end. You can roll perception.
Hey,
if you
dude,
like.
where'd you come from? Oh, I just used that toilet over there. That toilet's been out of order for 50 years.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much here. Just a bunch of empty urns.
All right, make a hole. I'm on fire. And that's the last of my movement. I'm keeping track of the rounds for it.
I think so.
The sounds of combat have faded and been replaced by mild disgruntlement.
Make our way out. You guys, should I go ahead and check this door? Is it all quiet, safe now?
As well.
So back here, and then open the door.
The door into a small square room. It is very unadorned, and it just looks like almost like a closet.
I don't think I have the action. Well, do I have action economy enough to do a perception check?
You can roll a perception.
All right. That was for Felix, and this is for me.
Just looks like almost like a hidden storage closet, if you could believe that.
But completely empty?
Just looks empty. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in it.
I might need another set of eyes here, because this space seems very well hidden for nothing.
Well, it is Reese's turn.
Classic misdeception.
Guess I can move 5 more feet and check out the room. another perception check.
Go ahead and roll a perception for you. There is definitely seams on the wall as there is a hidden door there.
She's here. Look at the crack in the bathroom.
This is a really expensive stall. This is the one that has like the doors that you can't get under or above.
Oh man,
Privacy
floor to
stall.
ceiling stalls.
Yeah, it may be from the past, but they're living in the future. Yes, that is the extent of it. Manuel.
All right. Take a step down. Pop a heal on Gorky. 10, 15. Wait, are y'all in here?
Maybe.
He's like 3 down.
3 what?
Turn? Oh,
Occupied. Huh. What are y'all doing in that stall?
he's door further, yes. Could be more. Could be less.
That's it for him.
Emmanuel, what are you doing? That's the women's side.
Lucilla.
Oh shit. I told y'all about that with my daughter, didn't I? Did I not tell? Oh, I took her to swim team practice at a building. There was like a big storm coming through, so we went to an indoor pool that I'd never been to that some club let us use. And you go in, and I passed the men's locker room on the left, and then Julia, my daughter's like, "You come in here, and I can change in here." And I was like, "Oh, are they changing rooms, or is it a locker room? Were there bathrooms in there?" She goes, no, it's okay. And I walk in there, and
it wasn't okay.
And I'm standing next to the bench on the first row, and I look around. And I'm like, these are lockers. There are no men's clothes in any of these lockers. And I hear voices, and then all of a sudden they all stop when I tell her to like, all right, change it to this. They all hear my voice. All the voices stop, and I, from the other side of the lockers, go, only facility, and all voices go, yes. Yeah, that was fun. And I go running out and yell at the 6-year-old as I'm running out, you're on your own, just change your clothes and come out.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cope. Anyway, Lucilla, you healed and moved. It'll be
Yep.
Pledrum's turn.
Bedroom's turn. Alright. Well, let's leave these toilets. No reason to sit here.
Yes, the northern toilets are
Especially if
much
the
more where it's
spreads.
at.
Oh, why isn't it? Okay. It's not letting me. Just a level up.
Do you need help, Kenneth? Or not Kenneth, Michael?
Oh, that was like 20 feet, I think.
I can just use the ruler for you.
Remember, if you have trouble with the mouse, you can
20
always
feet.
click on your token and use the arrow keys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So with a move action, you can get to like right here.
Yeah. So I'll go right here.
You see the makings of a conga line down this hidden area. But it'll be now Gork's turn.
Seeing what they're doing. Too tight. I'll just watch the back, make sure we're not flanked.
Gotcha. And then it is Affix's turn.
You say anything else? Because
Just Rish did point out that they saw the seams of a hidden door.
okay, I'll try my hand at opening it.
So you're gonna step up and go into that little room and open the door.
Oh no, it's just a blender.
Go ahead and move your token while I move the dynamic lighting.
Which way am I moving? Left or right?
Left.
Left.
75 rolls of old toilet paper.
Yes, there is an initiative as they had a prepared action.
Oh, fun.
As the door opens, effectively you see him just raise his finger and point, and you think he's pointing at you, but he's actually pointing behind you as he targets Reesh with a finger of death. So I need a fortitude save.
A little bit riding on this one, Kenneth.
Just a little bit. Just an instant death. As you are now in the presence of a full-grown lich.
Don't call it a fucking
Aw.
finger of mercy, bro.
It's just
We
a
call it
closet
finger
lich.
of death. Well, I'm using a
Yo.
hero point to add +8 to this before the roll.
Not
That's
gonna lie,
good.
Right?
finger of mercy sounds sexual.
No, you're thinking of finger of release.
All true.
Anyway,
Wow.
tap hero point +8. So
This one's
32.
definitely getting kicked off of YouTube.
That will succeed, so you'll only take 3d6 plus 14.
We kept it out of the first 30 minutes. We're covered. 10 minutes. We're covered.
So you manage to negate most of it, but you do take 23 points of negative energy. As he pulls back his hand, he's like, sorry. You know, it really doesn't help to try to speak in character things when I just got through throwing up before we started playing.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I'll make it
Are you
difficult.
sick?
No, I ate too fast, and with my surgery the way it is, things
Yeah.
get caught. So,
Mm,
fun stuff.
sorry about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say those bariatric surgeries do that. They make you
Yeah,
born.
it's for my own good, so I don't overeat, but at the same time, it doesn't feel great. I don't know how he would say. He basically says something the equivalent of "your death is upon you." He doesn't have very much of a characterization in the book.
Mm.
He is mostly just a undead lich monster.
Everyone's so angry.
Well, you're
So-
coming to take their precious things. But that
Was
was
that-
a fair action.
upon you.
So, what sort of action was it to open the door?
You could have just done that as part of your movement, so you still only did 5 feet of movement if you want to move in.
Yep.
Voiced by,
I'll hit him with my smite on the way in.
Okay.
voiced by Skeletor, of course.
Mhm. Not by the voice of Skeletor, the actual He-Man character, Skeletor.
Then move in.
Well, isn't
Shift
the
to the
voice of
side.
Skeletor dead? Isn't he like 100 years old?
Wait, let
Oh,
me
he's still alive.
remap that.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
As far as I
There we
know,
go.
unless something's changed like the last 2 years.
Now I'll take an attack.
Yeah, go ahead. You swing, and it just seems to pass right through him.
okay. I know Mark Hamill is alive. Not what I meant.
Can I make a will save or something to see if he's an illusion or
Yes,
something else?
it'd be a will save.
All right.
38. Yeah, definitely seems like that is just an image of some kind.
I don't think he's really here, and I imagine my smite didn't lack hold of anything.
No, I mean something locked
Beam
hold of
hurt.
things, 'cause I don't think you have. Or actually, how did that work? I'll let you know when it was revealed what this is. For
Okay.
now, just because it'll probably be a discussion what we think, but I don't want to just give everything away.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. No, that's fair.
I
All
think I know
right,
what
I think
he's
that's my
about
full
to
turn
say.
then.
Guys,
Okay.
Skeletor is 92 years old.
Mm-hmm. Still alive, though?
Up and
Why does it
down.
look like he's in his mid to late 30s?
I'm sorry?
Not just a rough aging joke.
Oh.
No. I don't think I understand, but that might be my bad.
Mhm.
I think that's my full turn.
I was just checking some stuff.
Gotcha.
Playing a wizard, so lots of
Yeah.
stuff to keep track of. You see the form cast some spells, but otherwise do nothing. And it is Risha's turn.
Well, I'm guessing from the line that he did something that will make it harder to kill him.
Oh, you guys can see that? I thought I did that on the GM layer.
No,
Oh well.
it's visible to us, but at the same time.
I can't see a thing. That's
Well,
a joke,
for people who
'cause-
weren't in that room, I'm going to change it to the GM layer so they can at least not know exactly where it is. I swear to God I was on the GM layer. It showed GM
Yeah.
layer when I drew that.
It's very annoying.
It can be. Well, I've got a vague idea of what he's got running. With her not seeming to damage him by passing through him with the sword, I'm going to pull out a scroll of see invisibility and cast it.
Okay.
But I'm going to stay in this hallway.
You looking through do see that is an illusion. You see the real him about 10 feet back.
In back of the room.
But that's all for it. Or for you, rather. Emmanuel.
All right. 10, 15. He's in the back of the room. 20,
Yes, he's illusion.
30.
His player know what the spell he used is, but
40. All right.
Emmanuel,
Yeah.
before you end your turn there, go
Okay.
back 5 feet.
Okay. I don't remember. Did I step
Just
here
go
or
up
there? Okay.
Just go up one. As you bump into a creature that gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Uh-oh.
34 to hit. Gets your flat-footed.
How is my flat-footed higher than my AC?
We keep
I'm
fucking
just
with-
gonna say that hits.
Yeah. So you take 17 points of damage, and you have 1 level of energy drain. Well, you need to make a fortitude save, I believe, for this. So
Come on, big money.
I will reveal him now that he's been visibled. Yeah, that'll save. So you're not negative leveled, but you are now in the presence of a devourer, which you wouldn't know, but it says it on the fucking. I need to figure out how to disable the names.
I usually put a question mark in the name box.
Yeah.
He has a little red name tag on his.
Hi, my name is Devourer.
Hi, my name is the Devourer.
I'm here to consume your soul.
And I think that was a double movement for you, right?
No, he's got 40 movement speed.
But weren't you out here? And oh
Yep.
yeah, that is only 40 feet. Yeah.
I counted it to 35 there, so
Yep.
he's gonna take his last 5 to go back. If you're cool with that.
Let me just double check.
I don't know if he has combat reflexes, but
He
he's gonna
does. He's
gamble.
gonna get another attack then.
Son of Nutcracker.
28 crit confirmed. This is gonna be against your normal AC.
Okay, good. Whew. Hit, but no confirm.
Okay, so another 17 points of damage and another fortitude save. Yep, you're good.
Okay, so far not going at all as I had planned. He's going to fire at that thing.
The one that you just got attacked by?
Yes.
Go for it.
Swift action. He's going to put up his aspect of the tiger and the mouse. Point blank shot, deadly aim. No.
It's always a
bardic,
cat.
though.
It's always a cat and mouse game with you. I swear.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
See, you got to make it sound cooler than that, Cope. You got to say aspect of the tiger mouse.
Aspect of the mouse.
So
tiger.
now, Cope, that sounds badass.
Aspect of the tiger bomb.
Yeah, because you learn out that the Linda mouse is just a bat.
We don't want
Berries.
to start making jokes about Emmanuel having a burning sensation.
Yeah, he's not immune to disease. This guy looks undead.
Maybe.
Do
You haven't rolled a knowledge?
I for
Do
one.
I have the ability to do a knowledge check and still attack?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and roll a knowledge plane. Or not plane, knowledge religion.
What I know offhand, a devourer looks like a gaunt skeletal abomination. So it still has meat on it, but it looks all gaunt, withered, and skeletal. Plus,
To be fair,
visible
Emmanuel
gauge.
also believes he is a vampire and an angel, so
I know I'm not a vampire anymore now that I know my friends were terrible and I'm glad you died. But well, they both died.
No,
and
let's not go as far
they're
as
back.
friends.
And
I like how you say how they
still
both
pretty
died
sure
and they're both in
acquaintances.
Emmanuel's like, no, I know the vampire thing's not true, but I'm still pretty sure I'm part angel. I'm like a solid 75% on that one.
I'm definitely an angel.
Anyway, you're not sure about his situation. You imagine it's probably undead because the way
It
it
looks
looks.
undead. I'm going to use an undead bane arrow on this
Go
guy.
Pro tip: it'll probably do extra damage.
Yeah. Bang. Plus 2d6 if that hits.
Let me just double check his AC. That will hit, yes.
So 47.
What if Emmanuel wasn't actually part angel and this is just some god playing a trick on him?
Oh my god. You have people gaslighting this poor man.
So let's see. That will do that much damage.
And I believe that bypasses DR.
Okay. Yep. We're good. Brings us to Lucilla's turn.
right. Oh, I lost count of what I was. Hold on. Okay, so still 5 more feet in this action. Can I knowledge roll some folks here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a knowledge religion. I think you can only see the one.
Yeah.
So.
Religion 25. Done my best.
Yeah, not quite enough to know anything detail wise, but you know it's a lich. It's fairly easy to see that.
All right.
I would assume liches are common enough folklore knowledge that when you see one, you know what it is. You might not know what they're capable of, but you're going to know.
So, I think common knowledge would also be susceptible to being fooled by somebody just dressing a skeleton up in mage attire.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you want my bardic performance or not, Loki?
Oh, I absolutely do. I'm just saying.
I don't think that would be enough to get the bardic performance, though, would it? Because what's the?
It's
Because you have to do a knowledge one, right?
yeah.
Let me see what the
I believe it's 10 plus their CR.
depends on how rare the creature is. I know it changes. Okay, so the DC is for this one would be 10 because it's not like a rare monster like a Tarask.
Yep.
Plus the monster CR. So this is not enough to know. So it wouldn't give you the bardic.
All right. Well, I will.
You know the CR is higher than 15.
Yep. I will full defense for a moment. Then collect myself. You all are on your own for the moment.
Gotcha.
Anyone who stands next to me will get +3 to their AC, but on that,
The Devourer is going to quicken a spell. And is going to 5 foot and attempt to touch Emmanuel. So this is to hit will be.
What does the devourer sound like, Richard?
it's a
Hey,
Morlock.
look at me! I'm the fucking Devourer.
Godfrey.
It was either a Morlock, but you decided to go full Justin Moreland. I
Hey, I'm a fucking devourer. What do you want? That's all I am.
Hey, listen! I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty. Okay.
yeah.
I've caught
Bada
up.
bing, bada boom. I devour. It's what I do. I'm the devourer, bitch.
Anyway, that's a 43 to touch.
Yeah, that's
Emmanuel?
gonna hit.
Okay, I need you to make me a Fortitude save.
Oof. Good Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just waiting for him to become an actual undead.
That's a failure.
This campaign.
Can I reroll that?
Probably. I don't. Richard's quiet, but
It's very quiet. He's planning very bad things.
I mean, was I muted? I thought I said you could.
Oh, okay.
I said if you want.
Fuck.
So that's worse. So you are affected by what is essentially slay living.
Mhm.
So you take 63 points, and that does not kill you, correct?
Not kill me. Does that? I've got DR unless it's.
This is a
No,
magical
that's
effect.
not how that works,
Doesn't count
yeah.
DR. Okay. Well, that is its standard action.
Run away.
And that will be then Pledrum's turn.
Pledrum, come kill this thing.
it's running away.
Oh shit! Pledrum's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck y'all! I barely know you. Michael,
If
you're
you're saying
muted.
anything, Michael,
So I got to go through the glory hole down here.
Yes.
everyone's in the glory hole room.
Oh, hi,
I've already-
Reese.
It's where all
Come
the
here,
bones
Ethan.
are.
Said if looking for action, enter at 2 a.m.
Huh?
The door. In the back of the stairs.
Oh, there's no door to these.
Go to my happy place. Go to my happy place.
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna. How much? That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey everyone, how are you? Gonna start a bardic performance.
Manual's definitely been better.
Going to. So, undead are not affected by mind affecting?
From what you know of, yes.
Okay.
This is a bad wing for Pledrum.
Okay.
Start
Well,
whacking.
yeah, I
He's
got
probably in range.
movement. I don't think I got enough movement to get in.
You could probably throw your loot at that dude. That's 10 feet.
Where, this guy?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right.
We all wait on bated breath. That will hit for 22 points of damage.
I always imagine every time he hits someone with a long string, just makes that sound where like "Pling,"
Yeah.
Doing
as it rebounds.
You hit the guy and he's just like, whoa, 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 watch where you're throwing that thing over here.
And you've got
Yeah, and it's
the.
just the.
I'm committing
It's just
to
the
it
one.
now.
The Devourer will become the new reoccurring character of these Pathfinder. I'm the motherfucking Devourer!
Anyway, Gork, you're up.
Short legs, activate!
Shape of a bear.
Wrong one.
Pitter patter.
There are no other shapes.
It's literally not
it's
letting me
just
through.
the
You have to
bear.
go through this
That's
one.
because you went in the wrong one.
Why can I?
You have 2 visions, that's why.
Oh, why he says shape of bear every time? He can't turn into anything else.
Hold on, now I need to get the measurement right.
Just giving the audience unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, I think would be 30 to get
Right
to that.
there's 30, yeah, so... I'm going to acrobatics through where Emmanuel is to avoid an attack from the Devourer. Is that the legal move there?
Yeah, go for it. Go roll that acro.
27?
Hey, I'm the devourer, bitch.
Hey, bitch! You can't have dodged me. He's gonna get an attack on you.
That
Run,
will
but you
hit,
can't hide, bitch.
but I still have Fire Shield up.
Roll that damage and go ahead and roll me a fortitude when you're done. He does not seem weak to it, but Your
29.
fortitude is fine. Brings us around town to.
I said he's not
it's
silver.
that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. Double moved.
Gotcha. Afixa.
5-foot step up. Do I need to redo the smite?
You didn't smite this creature, so
Right.
It didn't-
Okay. Swift
nothing
action
took hold.
smite. And then full attack.
You know what? While it's not my turn, I'll just be right back. Take a quick buyout.
And that first one adds 12 more damage to it before being doubled.
Okay, well, he's dead.
Well, at least we stopped it from killing Emmanuel.
Mhm.
Which next turn?
Speaking of, first thing that's going to happen is this thing's going to quicken a magic missile. Let me see.
Pew, pew.
So that's 5 magic missiles, so 5d4 plus 5.
Coming at E-Man.
Coming at Emmanuel.
Yes!
And then you see him wave his hands across, and you see the stone walls begin to warp and shape a little bit before, like, it seems to bounce the spell back off of it. And you see coming out of the walls. Someone roll me 2d3.
Not it.
I got it.
As creatures begin to manifest from the walls. Oh, good. Perfect.
Racky rat wasn't read.
4 creatures begin to emerge from the walls.
What is that? Is that a pumpkin head?
As they fill up the space. And then they get to do some so special attacks.
What the fuck were those
These are touch attacks. Emmanuel, you're going to get one. Affixa's going to get one. Gork's going to get one. And Reesh is going to get one. So I'll start topping down. So Gork, you'll get the first one, touch attack. We'll miss terribly. Second one will be against Affixa. 27 touch.
Do you remember what all goes into?
Touch should just be your dex and dodge bonuses.
And deflection.
And deflection.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so you'll take 1 point of negative energy and 6 con drain.
Oof.
Ouch.
So that'll reduce your health by a substantial amount as well.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Why did it whispered to GM for some reason?
Don't know.
Apparently it had it clicked on for some reason. Anyway, the next one will be against Emmanuel. So touch 24 touch attack.
Nope.
What's your touch right now anyway for Emmanuel? I know you have a lot of dodge and stuff.
28.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say it can't be 30 something.
Oh, cool. There's more of them.
And then there's one that's going to be attacking Reesh against his touch.
I just got back and I saw all the rates.
24 touch against Reesh.
That'll hit.
So you'll take 3 points of negative energy as well as 3 con damage. Or drain, rather, not damage. It's a distinction you probably should keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes... Was your number at an...
Third.
Affixa, was your health or your constitution at an even number?
It was at an even number, yes.
So that means if you've gone down... That means you've
I
lost
just 45
30
hit points. Right?
45,
it's
yeah.
15 times 3.
Yeah, 45. That's a good chunk of health.
Yeah, for sure.
But that is all of the Wraith's turn. I'm not trying to hide their names because it keeps popping up on the Roll20, so...
I feel like at this level, wraiths seem like a basic thing they should probably figure out.
Yeah. They're basically super shadows. The Rish, it is your
Hello,
turn.
my name is Wraith 1, 2, 3. Their number.
While I was taking a bio, did the destroyer get destroyed?
Yep.
Ah.
The Devourer got destroyed. Hey, I'm fucking dead over here.
Blasting off again, motherfuckers! I hope that is a reference to the Pokemon anime.
I'll see you again. I'll see you again next week, bitch. Fuck you.
Well, I know what one of my next characters is going to be. I'm going to make a guy that has a Brooklyn accent and try to do a terrible one. Kennedy, what are you doing?
Guess I will pull on another of those fireballs. And when it rolls, probably drop it here so it hits all the wraiths. Selective and disadvantage.
If we ever play a Shadowrun game, I'll definitely play a guy that sells NFTs.
So first one fails.
I mean, they already
Yes.
have BTLs in that one.
Second one fails. Third one fails. Fourth one fails. So they'll all take 27 fire damage.
Don't like where I am, but I don't want to run.
Oh, wait, did you cast defensively? Because it does have AOs. Or are you going to risk the attack?
Say casting defensively was what, 15 plus double spell level.
Yeah. And it's
Goodness.
the roll is, I believe, your level plus your casting modifier, plus any casting defensively feats or anything like that.
That would have been level 4 spell. So 19, 23.
Yep. So you're good. I just wanted to. I'm trying to remember all the rules, but it's hard sometimes.
If it does hit me again, I'm probably retreating because I do have a nice con score, but I want to keep it that way, and that is drain.
Yeah. Drain's a lot harder to get rid of. Manuel, you were in a tight space.
Excuse me. Casting defensively. Cast Raven's Flight. And
Give
I
me a
need to
second
roll.
before you do.
Okay.
There are some things that this Lich have, so
Probably wouldn't be able to see if it didn't extend further that way because, big explosion.
You would have seen it bounce against a wall, so because it's a wall.
Maybe a fix it.
block.
Yeah.
Man, I guess that's why that one guy really wanted to be a lich.
Okay, so no, the thing I was thinking of, it doesn't have access to do this for it, so you're good.
Okay. But I need to roll.
What was his name? The demi-lich guy. Fucking.
And this
What, the
is
Foxglove guy?
Yeah, Foxglove.
What's that 37 roll for?
Casting defensively.
Gotcha.
A fucking monster house guy.
And he will turn into a little blurry raven and withdraw. This way. 5.
Does that avoid attacks of opportunity?
Thought withdrawing did.
Okay, it does. It can only take the withdraw action. So withdrawing will negate any AOs from the targets that are near you. If you're going retreating back there, that one next to Reach will get an attack on you.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned before that withdrawing only affects the ones you're withdrawing from, not anything around it.
Yeah.
There's certain abilities that do that. You're still going that way, correct?
Yes.
Okay. This is a touch attack against you.
That would miss.
Okay,
But
so you're
does
good.
my new shape change anything for me?
Yeah,
don't-
size modifiers.
That would just make
it makes
my
you tiny, so
yeah, it'd make my AC even better. So
yeah, you're able to get away without getting swiped. So good news.
thank God. And
'Cause that was
will
close.
be that will be is that wait, he can move. Yeah, that gives me a better line of sight on that guy.
Gotcha. Lucilla?
And he poofs back into a human.
Do I have to do a roll to identify the wraiths?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you fought shadows before as Lucilla, but you have not fought wraiths.
31.
Yeah, you know what they are. They are
Okay.
wraiths.
I will begin using Lucilla's.
Incorporeal. You do know that they are rendered weak against anything with sunlight.
Gotcha.
Sunlight would make them so they can't attack and are staggered.
I unfortunately do not have any sunlight-related spells, but I will shout that to the heavens as I begin my Lucilla's bardic performance. So everyone can tick that one off for some free AC.
Against them, anyway.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Fixa, roll me a fortitude save.
All right.
Same thing for Reach, by the way.
29.
Okay, so your con damage is reduced to 3, and Reach, your constitution damage is reduced to 1. I forgot to do that.
Still got negative HP. Yeah.
As Lucilla's turn.
But it's still better than the 6 and the 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Devour is no longer on the turn list. It goes to Pledrum.
Haha, too bad for these guys. I brought my sunlight ray. I don't have any fucking sunlight powers. Can I switch places with Lucilla and call it a move action?
Open to it. It's up to what Richard allows.
Can I give you my argument?
Roll me. I will say. Just roll me an acrobatics and say that you're trying to position them. Like to get her out of the way. We'll do it that way. It'll be not a high DC, so
Okay.
we'll just flavor it that way.
Good thing I always give my characters acrobatics. Every time, without fail.
Yep, you're good. You can
So useful.
You can jump upward as Lucilla just backpedals between your legs.
All right.
Go ahead and
She's
move,
like
and
that.
then I'll drop my token.
All right.
There we go.
All right. And then I'm gonna smash this dude up. Come on, roll 20. You got this. I believe in you.
That hits.
All right.
It isn't magical, so it does still hit them, but they are incorporeal, so they'll take less damage.
It is magical.
Yeah, it is. But even if they're magical, incorporeal still takes less
Half.
damage.
Yeah.
Without ghost touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to
Yeah,
remember if it's like just half or
I believe it's half.
yeah, it's half. So it is unfortunately still alive. Gork.
All right. Both barrels, lock, load, unleash. Let's see. He's not been hit. No.
They've all been fireballed.
Guns?
Oh, so Blood Frenzy would come in then?
Yep.
Or not Blood Frenzy, Blood for the Empire?
I
Yeah.
don't think I have that one, but
He doesn't have that. I'm not sure if it qualifies or not.
Parts. Well, maximum effort. Just target the one directly in front of me here. And this is magical, just not ghost touch, by the way.
Yeah. I figured everyone at this point has magical things they're striking these people
So those
with.
are my unarmed strikes. And then Bear Claw, Bear Claw. Probably the 40
Uh,
will at least hit.
Yeah, 40 will hit. These are all gonna hit. So
Oh, okay.
you'd be able to swing down and kill the 2 that are next to you with those attacks.
And then my bear bite.
I mean, theoretically, if you're attacking with the weapon that you have, your automatic bonus progression going for, shouldn't it always be magical?
That's what I'm saying. At this point, everything's gonna probably be magical, so it's not gonna
Yeah.
be like you're not gonna be able to touch them. They're just taking half damage.
And then 5-foot step there.
Gotcha. Then,
It's just a good feeling when the full attack actually works.
Yep, I think so. Yeah.
All right, I will full attack this guy.
Go for it.
Blessed weapon does make it good aligned.
Hits and doesn't kill, but the
That's
other ones will kill it.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm just gonna put an X on this one because it's the one that's on the initiative tracker.
Could also move out into the darkness.
Yeah. Anyway, give me 1 second. I need to look up a spell. Let me see what the range is on this.
Probably enough to be painful.
Oh yeah, this is going to be able to reach all of you as he's going to cast a chain of lightning, and it does attack Emmanuel as well. So I need reflex saves from everybody. So this is an important save for Emmanuel, and I know you have evasion if you dodge it.
Yep.
I'm gonna just spend one of my hero points up front to add a +8 to this.
Is this so? I do have greater angelic aspect up. Does this fall within my globe of invulnerability?
What's the spell level for the negates?
Lesser globe is 3rd level or lower.
This is higher than that.
Okay. Spell pen.
Yeah, let me see. Does he have any of those extra spell things? Yes, he has both. So
Now, hopefully, once we get our turn on him, he should just be a squishy pile of gunk that we can pulverize into the ground.
okay. So spell pen, natural 1.
Hmm.
And anyone else have spell pen I need to roll on?
Fixa.
This is on a Fixa.
She's the primary target. It's
No, she wasn't. Pledrum was the primary target
Yeah,
because it has to be with 30 feet within everybody.
yeah, 10.
Did they have to have a line of sight?
They might, but I'll just let you know. Out of character, you wouldn't know, but they have line of sight on you for some reasons.
Okay.
So with the +8 from spending a hero point, I was at.
So yeah, with that, you'll all be able to pass. So those you have evasion will take nothing. Does anyone else have spell resistance other than Afixa?
Don't believe so.
The bear, but he's not helping.
Yeah. So the rest of you will take half, except for Emmanuel will take none. This will be 15d6. This is lightning damage. There's electricity damage. So if you have any resistances.
15 d.
26 then.
So that would be
15d6.
that'd be 27 damage.
Yep.
Got
And
nothing for that.
Does he have anything else he can do? Because he has a lot of. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Rishi's gonna target you with a quicken blindness deafness.
Oh, Jesus.
Mhm.
So roll me that fortitude save.
Gonna use my other hero point to +8 this, even though it is relatively low level. Yep.
That will fail.
Even with the +8?
No, I mean like
43.
it fails to take
spell
hold.
failed.
Sorry. His spell
Oh,
failed.
God. I was like, okay, we're leaving. This is over.
And yeah, that's all he can do. Quicken and a normal. One wraith left is going to target Reesh. 12 to
It
touch.
actually misses my
Don't
touch.
touch Reesh. Reesh isn't hitting you with a guitar.
Well, speaking of, Reesh, do you have a guitar? Or even a sitar?
Use my slide.
Maybe
up
an
to
ukulele.
here.
Smart plan.
Now, it would have cover from the corner, but I'm going to drop magic missile on it.
And it's dead.
Yeah, I didn't think it had much left after Fireball and Endo wronging.
Yep.
I'd like to
Emmanuel,
use the rest of my movement, but I don't think that's allowed.
nah. Pathfinder, you can't do move, action, and then move again unless you have certain feats.
He is going to.
That was a close call, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I thought Manuel was toast. He had 24 hit points and you did 21 damage.
Yeah. If one of those wraiths had hit you, you would have been dead.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fight's not over, right? We still got ugly.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna. He's not gonna stick his head. First of all, he is completely a coward and would run away. But he's going to heal himself.
I definitely feel like there's a certain level your character reaches where wanting to run away from the monster becomes irresponsible rather than understandable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's totally in just for himself. Remember, he ran away and all of his friends died.
Should have been Order of the Cockatrice.
Yeah.
To be fair, you were level 1 when all of your friends died.
Yes,
the
that's
best
why I said
withdrawal.
kind of understandable because there was no shot, but now you're one of the most competent people on the planet.
Yes, this is true. He may come back in once y'all start wailing on this guy, but as the most competent person on this planet, I think I've trained you well enough to handle him on your own.
Just gonna put it out there, not what he said.
Yep, that's it. He's going to heal himself and, yep, fix his hair.
So,
While maintaining the Bardic, I am going to step up behind Afixa and full defense to give her a +3 to her AC.
just keep in mind, guys, if you attack this creature,
wait.
it doesn't
Sorry.
affect this one.
Can I undo that? I just realized something else I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I am going to expend an extra round of Bardic Performance to use Lucilla's ability. Where is it? Inspire action to allow Pledgeroom to take a move action right now if he would like. Just instantly. Doesn't count against your next turn.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's
Get
go,
all up in there.
Let's go say hi to this guy.
I just remembered that Lucilla got that ability last level. I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
And by saying hi, I mean violently beat to death with an instrument. I would actually be right here. It just slid me over.
You get stuck right there as you get you face plant against the wall and it's invisible.
No. Wait, so I stop right here
Yeah.
or further back? Okay. Can I attack him from there?
You can try.
Yeah,
Or does
because
he have,
now
like-
Lucilla's turn ends and now it's Pledgeum's turn.
Yeah,
He
so
has
now
his-
it'd be Pledgeum's turn and you have your full action.
Totally
your
forgot
full
I could do that. It's a very helpful ability.
I'll do my full attack on this guy. This guy. I'm the devourer.
This guy.
Fuck you.
I'm the new devourer, bitch.
Devour 2.0.
Devour these nuts.
That's what I said before I devour. Oh, fuck.
Call another one, or
Seems to pass over and do nothing as it hits a wall.
yeah. On the bright side, if it is a wall of force and it does have a caster level of 15, it's only got 11 more rounds on it. Actually, probably 13. It's only been like 3.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me in. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's see.
I'm mad.
Do I smell him that he's actually there? Or is it literally just a visible wall blocking?
It's a wall of force, so there's like a physical thing blocking you.
Gotcha.
Like, I'll just tell you, like, you guys have fought wall forces before. This isn't the first rodeo.
Mhm.
I could
Fuck
blink
with
past
the
it.
forces,
Without
too.
well, Richard, could I just have done the one attack and known that?
Yeah, if you wanted to move after you did that one attack.
Cool. I'm gonna blink past this wall of force.
With what?
Or
Don't
wait,
you have
dude,
it's an action, I think.
teleportation magic doesn't work in here, does it?
Short range
Local-
teleport does, but
Oh,
if
it would-
it's dimension door or something, it is an action to do since you already attacked.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. It is dimension door.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Fuck. All right. Let me.
Oh my god, I just realized. I think that
Hmm.
would work. I'm
What's that?
going to pull out the far spear
Okay.
because the end of it teleports. That's how that's described to work. Am I wrong?
I'm looking it up right now just to be sure.
I believe you're right, but at the same time, the one you see.
As a standard action, the far
Yeah.
will make a single melee attack a creature within 60 feet as though it were within melee reach. Cover and concealment applies if making a ranged attack. So cover would count.
Okay.
So
That's a bummer. God forbid people are allergic to fun. Okay, I'll just use all my attack against the wall. I'm just gonna try to brute force it down because Gork wouldn't know what else to do. Do I need to roll anything?
yeah, just roll your damages because it's going to get hit no matter what.
So
But it has hardness, it has hit points.
1, 2, 3, and then my bear claws. 1, 2, some low ass rolls as well. I'm getting right now, and then bear bite.
Aren't your
Yeah,
bear
I will tell
claws
you, you
adamantine?
feel like it's going to be what?
Aren't your bear claws adamantine?
Silver.
Oh, I thought that
Adamantine wouldn't help either because
Yep.
I'll just.
that doesn't bypass hardness.
It
Only
does,
certain
but
hard-
only if it's below 20.
Yeah, and this is a harder hardness than 20. So those
Oh.
attacks seem to be unaffected.
So
Yep.
what is it you're
Yeah, it's
attacking?
all or
The
nothing.
wall.
The
invisible
wall. Yeah.
I've always personally house ruled that it takes 20 off hardness, but meh.
Either way, the only one that has that right now is Affixus. So
Yeah, I had nothing else to do, so that's
Yeah.
just I wailed
So-
into the wall.
Yeah.
it's all good.
I'll help him out and do a flurry of attacks as well.
Go for it. Just roll the damages for however many attacks you have.
3 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
It looks like a little bit gets through.
Was that 31, huh?
Yeah. That 1 point of damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it has about 300-ish hit points to go for the wall.
Yeah, 20 times caster level.
This is an idea that's going to work.
Well, I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know what to do.
Do you
Let
want
me in. Dun, dun, dun.
to explore
let me
the
in.
room and see if there's another weaker spot?
What else can it do?
His turn now.
Yeah. It has one more. It's going to do another stone shape. So someone give me another 2d3 to see how many more wraiths come around.
Ooh.
Because he's in a glass case of emotion that can't do much.
God damn it. More fucking wraiths. Jesus.
Might be
Anyone wanna roll
withdrawing. in healing.
You roll it, Mr. DM.
Hey, I was giving you guys the option to get better. Watch, I'll do it and it'll get a 6.
We'll have time to withdraw when we're
Oh,
dead.
no, 3. So he would have
It's this character that has died the most.
he will cast here.
Has he?
It'll spread around. So there,
Is
there,
it-
I
and
believe
there.
he's died at least twice since FX.
Yeah, I think it's 2
bring
times.
people back.
So has anyone else died more than 2 times?
Brooks died twice. Lucilla's died once.
Technically twice.
So how about we say guy who's
Rhetorical.
died? Okay, for most, yeah.
Anyway, the wraiths are back.
Yep.
There's gonna be one on Gork, one on Afixa, one on Pledrum. So Gork, 26 to touch.
I believe. With Lucilla's Bardic, that just misses.
Okay. Because she does
Is
have
it-
Bardic going up for these, though.
Yep.
Next one will be against Afixa. Nope.
Nope.
Last one against Pledrum. 23 against touch.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll get through Pledrum's touch AC, I'm sure.
So go ahead and roll me a Fortitude save.
Are you sure? I don't wanna.
So you'll take 5 points of damage and 6 con drain unless you pass a fort, which will only be 3.
Okay.
Also, if you pass the saves, keep in mind that it changes from con drain to con damage if you passed. So for
Oh,
reach
that's good to
and
know.
Afixa. So that'll be a little bit more less damning.
Yeah.
All right. I need to do a
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna use the hero point right now to add 8 to this.
As you should.
Did that go through?
Yep. With that 8, you do save against it, so you only take 3 con damage.
All right. So what, does that go under the temporary, right?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I already had -1 from last time. I'm at -4.
Retcon a roll and see if those would count as summoned creatures.
What, the Wraith?
Yeah. Got an idea, but I would like to know if it would work before I go in. But I
roll
also
a knowledge arcana.
don't think it's a gimme. 26?
26. Just double check how they are brought about because there's rules for this.
Oh yeah, protection from evil would save us.
I think I have that on as part of Angelic Aspect. No, Magic Circle Against Evil.
Yeah.
So these are not
protection.
considered summoned creatures.
Okay.
Damn.
They seem to be actually coming out of the stone like they live there. Yes. To put it in other words, they live in gluttony rent-free.
They're in the walls. They're in the fucking walls, man.
It's the spirit of the glory holes.
The spirit of every STI ever transferred out of glory hole.
Stop, guys, stop. You're
God,
making the
just
Lust
let it
Wing
go.
jealous.
They were trying too hard, is what it was.
Yeah, we need to stop. We need to save it for 40k.
Yeah. Listen, they were leaving nothing to the imagination is the problem.
We have angered the Kenneth.
No, I'm just looking at my health like I really wish I had more HP.
Unfortunately, you are a wizard.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I mean, for a wizard, you have pretty decent HP.
I mean,
Oh, yes, I have 18 Constitution.
if you're able to move next to Lucilla on my turn, I can cure moderate wounds you. But I will get wrecked if I moved away from this race.
No, I understand that. Oh, well, you know what they say, commit to one really bad idea per session. So, anti-magic field. Rish is going to charge around the corner, then use as part of her move the dimensional slide into the back of the room here. It is a 10-foot radius, and it nullifies supernatural effects as well. So their ability on the drain, I believe, will be null and void as well.
Holy shit.
Take the
Hey.
ball and
Yo,
go
what is
home.
Hey,
What did
Loki,
this-
you remember how we got tandem charge?
Yep.
What did the stupid lich
And that
say?
should
before
also
he
get rid of that fucking wall.
died?
Mm-hmm.
I cast Wall of Force, bitch.
Well, now come make sure I don't die.
On it.
Get out of there, Reach. Get out of there. You're in too deep. You're in too deep.
So I'll just double check to make sure tandem charge works how he thinks it does. It's that way.
Reach is flying solo in enemy territory.
See, if they were counted as summoned creatures, they'd wink out of
Coordinated
existence.
charge.
Coordinate charge.
Put on your fucking anti-magic suicide vest.
When a creature with this feat, there's no further way from either their feet.
Fortunately, most of his worst shit is also supernatural, so
So
At the
I can
moment-
charge as an immediate action if
I
Gork
charge.
charges.
And
Yeah.
keep in mind, any buffs you have on are also null and void
Oh,
while
yes.
you're in this anti-magic field.
Fun fact, I do not believe that counts my... Let me double check. I don't know if that actually counts my werebear forms, but it certainly won't affect my ability to clobber him with my fists.
Yeah, and all bardic bonuses are still there.
Are Barbags not supernatural?
I knew Lucilla's is
Their
extraordinary.
bardic performances, the bonuses are.
Because if it's supernatural, he says that because anti-magic field apparently.
Let me
affects
see. I'll
supernatural.
look and see if bardic performance.
I didn't actually know that one.
you.
Does
right there.
is Pledrum's Bardic go?
Spells, spell-like abilities, and supernatural abilities.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure Lucilla's is extraordinary, so let me just check some stuff real quick. I mean, this is still ultimately good, because Gork, even without his were form, can still lay into this dude like nobody's business. but-
All right, let me see. What do they? Okay, so bardic performance. Okay, they are supernatural apparently. Strange.
Archivist.
I never thought of it that
Aha!
way.
For the Archivist, the Naturalist performance, what Lucilla does, is extraordinary.
I would argue Inspire Courage should definitely be an extraordinary ability. I don't think it should be a supernatural one.
I mean, well, let's look, because it's by performance individually.
I mean, it should say it right there on the thing. So.
Yeah.
Bardic
What is-
performance.
Yeah, no. I'm saying no. Yeah, they're all supernatural. I'm just saying, in my mind, I never thought of Inspire Courage as being a supernatural ability. I just thought
Well,
you're
it has to have a tie.
inspiring your
It's either
allies with-
spell.
Well, some of them are spell-like, some of them are supernatural, and then some of them change them to extraordinary.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I was just saying it.
So yeah,
Yeah. I can't
Pledrum's buff
answer.
is off. Affixa, all your buffs are off.
Is Pledrum in the area?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see.
Any spell abilities or magical abilities you have on your weapons are off.
Does
Your
that-
automatic
is that
progression doesn't affect
the-
it.
It does affect the bonus progression.
No, I'm ruling that it doesn't affect the bonus
Okay.
progression, just to make
Okay.
things easier on our heads.
Okay.
But
how does
but magical things like returning or flaming, etc., etc.
the
bonus
hold on,
progression.
I have a question for a second here. Rune Forge penalty and the Wrath rune?
Those will stand.
Okay. Good checking. Just looking out. Thankfully, I still can punch good, even if I'm back at dwarfy form.
Yeah, this guy's jolly well fucked. His only bet is to try to fucking touch Reach to death.
Yeah, and since he's a lich, that paralyzing is a supernatural.
Yep, so he can only just touch you and should do damage.
Rish
Which
just
is why I
saved
wish
the
I had more
encounter.
hit points. Oh,
Reach is living a lot more dangerous than I ever played as a wizard.
Mm.
But until I became an undead as a wizard, I didn't have shit for hit points.
But we knew this from the very first episode where Rish walked up and just started clawing motherfuckers to death.
Yeah, Reese just started fucking clubbing goblins, kicking them around.
Emmanuel, it is your turn, by the way.
All right. 10. After Rish said, please or make sure I don't die. He can't be shown up by the wizard.
Reese is like, I do not understand. Why do humans run? This is like free dinner. Do you crack one of their skulls?
And okay, so here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do all of my effects that are outside of that bubble,
Once they enter
shoot
the bubble, they go
arrow,
away.
Yeah.
but they're not entering the bubble. The arrow is.
Yeah,
If you
the
haven't
arrow
taken
is
it, it's still
affected by all those supernatural abilities.
Yeah, so your magic bane arrows would not work.
So the magic
Any
bane arrows
abilities
would
you
not-
have that are supernatural that don't just give you buffs onto your like stats or something, like what are you trying?
That's my question. So animal focus increases my dexterity. So
That would still apply.
okay, and bracers of archery increase my aim,
Yeah,
and they're on
but
my
anything
arm.
that
Okay,
actually affects like
the arrow itself. So
Yeah.
he's not going to shoot a bane arrow because that'd just be a effing waste. But Lucilla's bardic, it gives a +3 to attack.
Attack.
Her bardic is not affecting the lich because she failed the roll on the lich. It only affects these things.
Correct.
Very good to know.
And Floodrum's bardic does not work currently.
It's off. Okay, so he's got point blank shot, deadly aim, his 2 aspects, and his bracers of archery, and that's all.
You know,
So improved vital strike on this guy.
Go for it.
one sec. I'm gonna have to call on myself. Okay, so I still made it. It's the cast defensively roll because I realized I would have had to have done that backwards. I'd had to run in and cast.
Gotcha.
Well, still managed it. So
That does hit. He doesn't have any mirror images or anything right now because of goddamn anti-magic.
Yeah, Rish just shut that dude down.
Yeah. So,
It was either that or we just keep pounding on that wall. I am going to use an action to use Inspire action on Pledgem again. It is an extraordinary ability, in case you were wondering. So you can take a movement action. What?
I just need to let everyone know. The weapon quality on my loot is magical. So I have size increase from a feat, but it will go down. My damage will go down a size increment with the anti-magic field.
well, you might just roll that manually.
Yeah.
Like, at least the damage anyway.
Well, either way, you can take a free movement now before your turn.
if I had more HP, I would have just poked around and cast Disintegrate at the wall. But
I like this
Well,
move. It was huge.
that would have been.
Hi, Reach.
I was sitting here thinking, we're not getting through this. We are going to have to retreat and come up with a plan. And then Reach was like, Leroy Jenkins.
Floodrum.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Let me see how the damage my loot's doing right now, and then we'll see if it's mostly increased. So I think it's up. We'll just see. Can anyone see? So the loot right now is doing 3d6. So I think that's 3 increments up. I think 2 of those increments are from feats.
You said 3d6?
Yeah.
It goes down from there to 2d8, 2d6, then 1d10, and goes down from there.
So it would be 2d8.
That's just one step down. How many steps down does it cause
It's
from your...
down 1 step. The magic quality only increases it 1 step, and then
Gotcha.
the 2 feats increase it additional 2 steps.
Gotcha. So it's 2d8 then.
Yeah. So I will roll the. This will be a full attack. But I'll roll the damages. Don't pay attention to those damages.
Yeah, both of those will hit because mage armor's not up, fucking shield's not up.
2d8 plus 20.
This,
And it's
this
flat
bitch
footed
is
between them.
shut down. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage.
Hell yeah, good swing, man.
You see, magic
Good
was just
swing.
holding him back.
2d8 20.
Finally, the training weights are off.
820.
Sledrum just quietly whispered, "Sorry, master, but this once I must go all out."
Nice sizable chunks of damage there. He's still up though. He's a lich wizard. He's tanky. York.
There's only one lizard allowed in this too.
Pledrum puts down his loot and he's like, I was just using that to hold me back.
Ultra
So-
instinct pledrum.
So when you charge, is there a minimum distance you have to cover?
10 feet.
Okay, that's not a problem. I can charge there.
There'll be 2 attacks of opportunity on you, but luckily
God.
the constitution damage isn't going to do shit to you because it doesn't work anymore.
Mhm.
So let me see how much negative energy you get touched with.
First one will hit, second one will miss.
So you
My,
take 2 negative energy.
My touch is quite high because I'm basically like a monk.
Yeah.
Should I charge 5 feet further so you can get in here as an immediate action, Loki?
Ooh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll charge to there instead.
Okay.
So that
He-
so that
He's
would,
going to try to reach out and do a reaction attack against you.
Dang
'Cause
it.
15
What
touch,
were
I
his,
imagine will not work.
first 2
that'll
attacks?
miss. And then so I will just a good old fashioned friendly rivalry's not on, but blood for the empire is. And I will
Those aren't supernatural. Those are feats.
those are feats. I will ball my fist and I will just punch him in the skull face. 22?
22. I think even with all
plus
the stuff
24.
gone.
So it's actually 24 because charging.
Okay. Let me just double check. Nope, that's still not enough.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
Take my attack.
He has natural
Plus
armor
2.
that doesn't get negated from this. That does hit.
All right. Trying to figure out what to roll because I lost the agile ability on my scimitar. So 1 second.
It'll just reduce the damage by whatever your dex modifier is. You can just roll your damage. We can subtract the dex mod.
Power attack because I definitely need power attack to do any sort of damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you already include that in your attack roll?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
wait, no, it'll be 2 for charging. Wait, no, yeah. So that's already. I already have power attack factored in.
Just checking.
So
Good
yeah, what's your dex modifier? Because we can just deduct that from your damage without having to.
My dex
modify anything.
modifier is 7.
Okay, so whatever you roll, we'll just subtract 7 from it.
Okay. And probably the
Smite's off as well. I think.
2d6
Yeah.
because so minus 11, minus 7, so minus 18.
So that is 15 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, 15 points of damage.
Wait, minus 18 total?
yeah,
Well, I was
minus.
looking at the 49. Sorry.
Yep, but that still does hit, and then that is Gork's turn, and it brings us to Fix's actual turn.
Mhm.
All right, full attack.
Go for it.
Minus, what did I say? 18?
Yeah.
No. 18 for
Damage.
each.
Confirms. So that would be minus 40 to the pretty much to the crit though.
You're about to be re-dead.
The second one doesn't confirm. Let me just deduct the damage and stuff because
Yeah.
On my next turn, I should just grapple him. You're
What is
about to
this,
go in a
bully
locker,
nerd
you
thing?
fucking nerd. That's right.
Luckily, he has
without-
DR, so he's avoiding most of this damage.
Listen, I've got 20 strength even without.
It is still an adamantine weapon if it's.
It's
if it
just-
makes
Remember,
sense.
we realized
Yep.
way late in the game that adamantine doesn't actually ignore DR except for like
Yeah.
objects.
Oh, okay.
It's the fucking scene from
That
that.
was me fucking up for the entire time, and we've got it in our minds now.
Man, that just.
Well,
I
that's
never
how I
thought
always
that
thought
was
it
a thing.
was.
No,
Yeah.
This-
it's
this-
only
the-
object hardness. I've only never known that.
This is just the scene from the end of that Rick and Morty episode of the Devil.
Mhm.
With Buff, Rick, and Summer.
Yes.
Yeah, so
20 strength naturally.
he's gonna try to touch Reach a couple times.
I wanted him to try to run away so we could all get AOs and just start kicking him.
Actually, no, he can only do this one time because it's considered just a standard action, not an actual attack.
Gort gonna give it to you.
29 touch.
Gort, yeah, that'll touch.
Don't worry, it's not too high, so you're probably not gonna die from this.
Is his touch attack a
17?
supernatural ability?
Ouch.
The paralyzing part of it is.
Interesting.
So what is he just poking us?
His negative energy one is not. Yeah, he's literally just touching and trying to drain life from.
His bones are pointing.
These ones are going to come in to attack Reach at his command. One of them will be provoking from Lucilla if you wish.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Whip attack, go! Hey, these things are low enough AC, you might actually hit.
Dagger? I can't trip a ghost.
That hits. 3 points of damage.
It's just a normal ass dagger. I think that just misses entirely.
Yeah. So they're all going to attack Reach. 16 touch, 20 touch, 19 touch.
19 and 20 will hit for
3 points of damage. But that's all they can do. Reach, you're in the middle of a
Mosh pit.
pretty much a mosh pit beatdown club.
Do you have a
Mhm.
healing potion?
It wouldn't work in
It's
here anyway.
a magic field. Like I said, I wish I had more HP. So I'm
This-
going to
this is
total
a gamble.
defense to get my touch AC up to 21. I was going to take a 5 foot back, but
I mean, you could
Yeah.
take a 5 foot here.
if they're incorporeal, they'll be able to follow through walls and shit.
Whatever you want to do.
Manuel, you're up.
All right. Pow pow. Just gonna full attack.
If you guys can't get him down in the next round, I'm going to have to drop it and retreat.
I mean, even if you do, this is a power play on Reach's
Oh.
part.
Remember, right, dropping a spell or dismissing it's a standard.
Yeah. Sorry, it just came up on my side for Emmanuel's attacks.
Yep.
Hit, miss, hit.
Wow.
Wait, no,
Amazing.
that second one does hit.
Okay.
Just hits.
So it's a liming bow. I guess that wouldn't matter because
wouldn't
he didn't have
matter.
any effect going on right now.
So it would have been dispelled. That would have been dispelled through the attack because it would have affected through the arrow. You still up? So
Guess I'll just full defense back here with Emmanuel because there's nothing I can really do if I get closer.
yeah, it's all good. Bloodroom.
All
This-
right.
This Lich
Going
looks pretty
to-
haggard.
Curb stop this shit!
Going to hit him with my
Hit 'em
guitar
hard
again.
together.
You motherfucker.
I love how we're like doing all these magical attacks, and in this one moment, we're all just staying around one guy who can't defend himself, just using basic fists and everything.
just clubbing the
And a
ever living
guitar.
fuck out of this. Well, basically, it looks like
Yeah,
a
with our
wrinkled,
fists and a
disheveled
guitar.
old man with decayed skin.
Curb stomping this old man in the corner.
How many times are we going to have to teach you this lesson, old man? Both of those hit, and his body begins to crumble into dust and disappear.
Aw.
Hmm.
Want to get a few more punches in.
Hey,
course,
that's okay. You
now
still have some.
Yeah,
You
now
have
I
some
have
ways
to
to do it.
dismiss it so you can actually hit these guys with magical attacks.
Mhm.
That is the downside. They're immune to things while the anti-magic is up.
God, you were just annoying. I like the Devourer a lot more.
Which is why
Hey, maybe you
really-
shouldn't have
that
killed
guy.
me. Jeez.
Now that guy had character. Looks into the camera.
they sent him somewhere worse than hell. Boston.
Hey, I'm a fucking Devourer.
So what I'm gonna do to make this easier for us, they're not gonna be able to do anything to you, and you're not gonna be able to do anything to them. We're gonna go to Risha's turn for him to dispel, or for her to dispel the spell.
Yep, standard action that doesn't provoke. It says
So does it, the stuff we currently had active, does it just suppress it or is it gone?
It
Like,
suppresses
dispel?
it's suppressed.
Okay.
So now it's back.
And I
Alright.
am going to dimension
Gork,
slide
read.
over here.
Yep, Gork re-verifies immediately.
I was gonna say, really? They could rock Risha's shit.
So how
Mhm.
does Gork feel realizing that when there's no magic, he's just a human or a dwarf?
I don't know what's going on.
That's fair.
I was just briefly.
I mean,
not a
even when
bear.
he is a dwarf, he considers himself a bear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bear
Maybe-
is a
That's fair.
culture, not a bloodline.
That's fair.
State of mind, man. I assume you would have stopped trying to do your bardic buff when it got suppressed, and that it's not just coming back.
Lucilla kept it going, but
Yeah.
Bloodrum.
I meant for blood. Drum. All right. He's gonna try and kill as many as he can through full attacks using 3 undead bane arrows.
Go for it.
So each of these will have another 2d6 on top of them.
Miss, obviously, but the other two will hit. Okay, with those 2 kills, it'll kill this one. Lucilla?
Going to expend 2 more rounds of Bardic to move Gork into position here.
Gotcha.
Probably unnecessary, but who gives a shit?
And it'll go to Pledrum. Unless you want to move. I kind of just skipped.
Pledrum's turn. No, Lucilla's just gonna stay here. Can't do crap.
She's giving notes while she pulls out a notebook and starts cataloging these creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dear diary, today I helped kill a lich. I totally did help, all kinds of help.
All
Yeah.
right.
I
That's
joke.
fine.
She's very useful.
Yeah, that Inspire action's pretty good.
Yeah. You're back to full power, Pledrum.
All right. All engines are firing. All courage is being inspired. All strikes are arcane. All right. So full attack this dude.
Both will hit, and that'll kill, even with half damage. And Gork's probably going to finish this off.
Beat his ass, Gork.
Sweep the leg.
Why'd the Devourer say that?
Get him in the body bag. Hey, I may be dead, but I'm rooting for you guys.
Hey, you gotta sweep the leg on these guys. Hey.
Hey.
They don't have legs. What are you fucking talking about?
Ignoring the grab at the bottom. I got more attacks if that doesn't kill
They're
him.
dead.
Hey, I'm still evil, bitch.
And fight's over.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought that was going to get us.
There was a couple
Very
close
nearly.
calls there.
That damn wall is what slowed us down. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Rish wouldn't have to pull the maneuver. We just would
The
have
wall-
ganged up on him.
The finger of death against Reese that they managed to pass that would have just killed them instantly. The fucking chain line that if Emmanuel had failed would have killed him instantly. There was a lot of close calls in that fight.
Mhm.
So as
Forever.
the fighting calms down, I can give you the flavor text of this room as you see lanterns that hang from hooks over the 3 tables in this room that are scattered throughout. 2 tables are covered with preserved human body parts stitched together with thick thread to partially form a pair of patchwork human corpses. Stools and small steel needles and other work tools trays covered with slender knives, clamps, hooks, saws, screws, needles, and other less identifiable tools are on the main larger table.
Gross.
And because the anti-magic field disabled the door, the invisible wall, to the north there you see a crypt that contains 3 stone sarcophagi, each bearing a detailed carving of 100 capering skeletons and dancing corpses.
To be honest, if you drop into this place and then you go into the room labeled Wing of Necromancy, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah, let's drop some healing before we do too much more. I'm gonna be detecting magic while we're healing up. So
Yep. There is magic on the body as well as in the sarcophagi.
Oh no.
I will just tell you what he has on him since, while you guys are healing up, I can give you the details. He only has 1 magical item on him, surprisingly. It is a Staff of Hungry Shadows. So you know how I said the Devourer might make a comeback? You can summon a Devourer with this.
Hey, I'm the Devourer.
It's like a fucking Meeseeks, dude. I'm the Devourer. Look at me.
Hey, you motherfuckers are opening a bar in a haunted house.
existence is paying for a devourer.
You summoned the Devourer just to serve drinks?
No, I'm gonna hide under the bed and perv on people while they sleep.
Currently, it is empty of charges, and it has a total of 3 charges that it can hold.
Only hold 3 charges. Stabs usually good for 10.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Then I'm wrong.
I mean, the various spells cost different charges. But
Gotcha. That's what I misunderstood. So yeah, it is still empty though, because he cast a lot of things with it.
oh yeah, he was dropping shit left and right, as he should. Fortunately, pulling it up, I do have spells to recharge it. So
Bro, that Lich was not playing Pathfinder. That Lich was playing an RTS, okay?
Hopefully his
Yeah.
phylactery is in that other room.
So if you guys want to do some healing now, go ahead. But that's
Yeah.
all you find in this room without having to check the sarcophagi.
So how much? I do have 1 casting of Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, I've taken no ability damage, but I am 130 hit points shy of max.
All right. Let me hit myself with a Lesser Restoration then, because I took some con damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's all get
Luckily,
in
you
here,
didn't. None of you
'cause I
failed your
imagine-
fortitude saves, because that would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So Lesser
I
Restoration.
can do lesser rest. I can do it too if you need me.
I know Reach needs it at least. I think Pledner might as well.
3.
So you have to
1d3.
roll 1d4 or 1d3.
1d3 for me.
You might be able to get rid of them all in one go if you're lucky.
Yeah. Oh wait, 1d4. 1d4 for me.
Is that a spell for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want you using lay on hands stuff for that.
No.
Okay, so you only have 1 con damage currently.
All right, I have
And
3 casts of it.
I think
Of
Reach
Lesser
only has
Restoration?
1 down. Affixes 1 down. And what is Pledrum down? I know he's down a little bit.
All right. And I will do a channel.
Oh yeah, Pledrum is also down 3 because I had rolled 6 and he had saved. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really use any of that spell level. So if you want me to use those for restorations.
Yeah, since the damage, it's lesser works.
Yeah.
I got 8d6 for channeling positive energy. Because I think we have a fair
Probably
amount
do.
of hit points missing. Yep.
Yeah, so Emmanuel, you'll be able to clear instantly a Fix and Reach with one cast, and then Pledrum would be a roll to determine how many you would need to get rid of it.
Okay.
Because they
so
both
everybody
only have
gets
one, so.
18 hit points.
Lucille's got a few healing spells too. If we need to dump some of those.
I'll do another channel. 4.
2 back for that. 18 and then 24.
And I'd only need one more lesser restoration to get me back up to full, since I got most of mine with the one I cast.
So in the meanwhile, I'll be trying to detect magic on the sarcophagi.
It is necromancy. I will tell you that. Before you have time to do it. I know that's. I'm going to detect magic right now, so I can remember what I can tell you. Just the detect, but I know you can detect the school.
Yeah, school, power of aura, and then that. I think it gives me a bonus on determining.
Yeah, let's see. This is considered a strong aura necromantic.
It's the phylactery. Kill it.
Probably.
And yeah, that's all you can determine, I think, from just the aura of it.
And then I can attempt to identify its properties with spellcraft,
Yes.
given it's technically a magic item. So let's see what I get.
It seems to be a small
47.
container that says phylactery.
The sarcophagi that you're detecting this magic from is actually rigged with something that seems to would trigger upon trying to touch the sarcophagi. You probably found a trap.
Hey, Emmanuel. Joke. No one said that. That's not canon.
Those the two things to fix it did were they channels or
Their channels.
Yes.
Yeah, there are channels.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
Emmanuel
Emmanuel, you
was healed
should
with
get some heal off that.
All right. He's going to heal himself first.
Well, I mean, you got channels, so might as well add those before you heal yourself. You got an 18 and a 24.
Okay. That's good to know. Roll 20 kick me off. 18 and a 24.
So at least helps you a little bit.
Yep. That 2 I rolled was for Pledrum's con damage.
Yep.
And then he would cast on the other 2 that it would clear them.
Yeah. So they're clear. Pledrum has 1 con damage that he'll heal from a night's rest.
Okay.
But otherwise, the damage is gone, and then it's just the health damage that remains.
All right. So again, he's still going to heal himself first because he's the prettiest.
You should regain the lost HP for getting the con damage back.
Yeah.
I like to be above that 100 number. Okay, who looks ugly? Gork looks ugly.
Gork and Reese are both pretty hurt.
84 out of 135. But if we're taking 10 rounds for you to cure light wounds yourself, I've got my own wand.
Yeah, I'm using this light one.
Yeah, anything
because
minutes
it's the
per
one that
level is going to be gone,
recharges.
by the way, after this.
Yeah, I already knocked off an extra hour of my transformation.
Yep. I agree. So this is Gork.
That should. No, doesn't take me up to max, but it's close enough that I don't need any more healing.
Good.
Oh no, it did take me up to
It
max.
took you exactly max.
Wow.
Huh.
Never claim to be good at mental math.
Like I said, he's perfect.
I break Emmanuel's ankle.
So I can't wait until you go
15
and find a
rounds.
devourer later.
Who else needs healing? Reesh, how are you feeling?
Given you've just used up 15 rounds, I'm going to see how far mine takes me. I've got probably 2 more casts will do it, so yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Everyone's all nice and healed up. And yes, there does seem to be a trap that Reach detected in the middle sarcophagi in the next room. So do with that what you will.
Some sort of magical trap or alarm on those things, but given its school was necromancy, it's probably a trap.
Yeah, I'm going to recast Gravity Bow. I just feel like it'd be gone by this point.
Gotcha.
If we knew what it was, I would. Well, no, not if we knew what it was. If we had time, I would prep another anti-magic and just go in there. But
Question: Liches come back. How long does
yes,
it take them, Lucilla?
it depends.
Monster lore, natural 20.
Anywhere from 1 to 7 days, depending on how skilled the Lich Necromancy is.
So we got a little time.
So we could. I really don't want to go have to pitch that tent in that cave, but we could visit your.
It's pretty cold in there for that.
Yeah, your kid.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's coming back in a day. Even if it's coming back in a day, we should be able to prep and come back. But at the same time,
So if you don't age in here, and time seems to be at a standstill, does a lich regrow?
What if we just break everything in that room just to be safe?
might work.
I feel like that's a good
idea. Let's all step back. Yes.
Yep.
Kind of want to move into the square Lucilla's already in. Just have maximum range and line of sight on it. But let's see. One of these had telekinesis on it because I didn't actually prep it. Yeah, Staff of Mithril Might has telekinesis on it. Let me double check what that will allow me to do.
I feel like
Also, that is a horrifying idea because that would mean that that if we didn't have healing magic, our injuries wouldn't heal naturally.
That's a good point.
Let's see.
I feel like Reese just unslung his golf bag and he's going through there looking at the clubs. 7
5
iron?
pounds per
No.
caster level, so 375 max. So using telekinesis, I'd like to try and open the coffins from as far away as I can.
Yeah. The coffin pops open, and you see a pulse of the light in the room glows darker for a second, and then it goes quiet again, and then the coffin lid is open.
There's 3 of them, right?
Yes.
So next round, next one.
You lift that one up, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that the
Next round, the
all
third
that
one.
meant is
Yep.
the Antichrist was just born.
As you open the third one, you see the light darken in the room again, and before it returns to normal, and then the coffin's open.
Okay. So content-wise,
Are you going in there to see? You can't really
I-
see what's
what
inside.
can I see from here? Oh, the
From
on the
there?
floor, I guess.
From that distance, you can see that there is some books in one of them. One of them is a little too deep for you to see what's inside, and the other one has some various different things. It's maybe
Rich
some
ran
linen.
in when
One of them looks like it has maybe some linens, jewels, maybe. It's hard to tell.
Rich
From
ran in at books, man. Let's be honest.
I am getting closer because, well,
Books.
couple more seconds later, the light in the room darkens again before returning to normal.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Seems
trap.
like it takes a second to charge.
In fact, it seems to take exactly 6 seconds between each pulse.
Huh.
Almost like it takes a round for it to recharge.
I put away my pocket watch and let everyone know what my findings are on the timing.
Can your telekinesis bring those jewels over here?
What I can see, I can move because
I mean, like, if you can use telekinesis to like fish through and try to get everything out of the coffins if you want.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. The center one doesn't seem to have anything in it. It seems like there's something in there, but nothing that you can move. The other ones you pull free, you find 11 different books. They are spell books. I will get to that in a minute.
tradition.
The other one, you fish out a lot of shit. It takes you a couple seconds to get through all of it. Just go ahead and give me a flat appraise for the non-magical stuff.
Prince 35.
And the spellcraft you're going to nail anyway, so I'm not going to have you roll that. So you find about 10,000 gold pieces worth of jewels, gems, and other fine linens. You find an ever-smoking bottle, a golem-bane scarab, and all those spell books.
Let's talk about an ever-smoking bottle. This sounds like all of the fun you can have.
Basically a fog cloud item, if I remember right. But
Something like that.
Finally, our heavy metal concert will be as good as we need it to be. I cast laser light show.
bottles left unstopped or smoke billows out another 10 feet per round until it has covered a 100-foot radius. So yeah, it's basically a portable fog cloud.
That is not as cool as I hoped it would be.
So I'll go ahead and tell you what spells he has in case you don't have any of them, because most of the spells you have already. Finger of Death, Chain Lightning. You already have Wall of Force. You already have Telekinesis, clearly. Bestow Curse. You already have those. I know you have those are the only ones he has on there that I know you don't have. The other ones I know you have.
I'd have to look.
Oh, and Waves of
Chain
Fatigue.
Lightning.
Not sure if you have it, but he also has Waves of Fatigue. But I'm not sure if you'd want that or not. It renders all living creatures in an area fatigued.
Do we already have the Golem Scarab?
You already have one, yeah.
I've got
So
one.
this is the second one.
And Gorg's carrying it. I couldn't remember if the goblin died and we lost it.
Nope, we still have it. But someone else can take one.
I would say Emmanuel, unless Fixa wants it, but Fix can bypass DR pretty well, right?
Golems usually do have DR adamantine.
Yeah. But no, Emmanuel has adamantine arrows. So that bypassed that.
It's possible one of these things in here is his phylactery.
Right, destroy them all. I reach for a book.
Not those.
Is there anything that detects as evil?
The middle one detects as evil.
Middle one, what?
Little coffin in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Fixa has a shiny phylactery crusher of a sword.
Question is how much of that bleep is going to
Yeah, there seems to be a pulse in there that's kind of doing some stuff in there.
You guys want to back away, and I'll just Do what I can.
What? How can you destroy it?
With effort, Emmanuel.
I fear if nothing else, I could try hitting it.
That was my plan.
Usually gets the job done.
I am a genius, but that looks like a trap.
Could also
The trap is only just in this little circular room, right?
Yes.
And it's the middle one. I mean, can Pledrum just throw his thingamajig in there a couple of times?
I mean, Pledrum could just throw his loot repeatedly at the coffin.
Right.
That would be an option. Also, I
Got-
just realized there's a button for placing a light source.
It's
on
very
the
handy.
toolbar.
And if you do it on the lighting layer, you can. They automatically are set to what the Pathfinder and 5th edition default for torches are, so it's very handy.
Jesus.
I can.
Sorry,
I can
what do you
shoot
guys
arrows.
want me to do with my priceless musical artifact?
Throw it at a
I can
coffin.
shoot arrows.
destroy another priceless artifact.
Pledrum, throw the thing.
Well, why didn't you just say so?
So you all sit there as Pledrum just gets like buttons that I'm trying to do. He gets basically right here, and you just see him upper throw the loot at the coffin repeatedly as it keeps denting it and cracking it. Eventually, you see a half-formed hand reaching out, trying to stop anything, but it can't because it's still ghostly and it hasn't even formed yet.
You
And
guys ever
eventually it
watch
cracks
someone?
and breaks.
You ever see someone play racquetball with themselves? It's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, this is like Forrest Gump on the ping pong table.
The Lich of Spirit is like, stop, I'll do it myself. This is embarrassing.
You're taking too long.
I thought you were gonna have to do like an arcane ritual or throw me in a volcano. Just throw a loot at me until I'm done.
Steve, he was right that I shouldn't have put it right here.
Well, I think we'll go ahead and stop it there.
Stop. Fucking just cut it out. What the fuck? You're being weird, dude.
I
I'm
thought we
going
killed the
home.
destroyer.
And now you have a devourer to call on whenever you have the charges for it.
I adore how like dumb brute force that solution was. It's just like, what if we just throw a thing at the thing until one of them breaks? Yeah, that'll do it.
Even though after you break it, the pulse does still keep happening in the room, so it's probably just a secondary trigger thing. But you don't have to go any reason to go in there now, so you're good.
You win some, you lose some. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm the devourer, bitch.
He'll be able to make a comeback whenever you summon him again.
Yeah, it's at least 3 days out though, because you can.
Yeah,
only
next
one
time he
charge
will
on
be
stats.
voiced by Justin Roiland, a guest
Yep.
on the.
That's who our one subscriber is.
Yep. He's a big fan of the show, told us himself. The show is sponsored by Justin Roiland.
It's okay, we're not recording anymore.
Ah, no.